Please join us in welcoming the 2024 St. Clair High School varsity football team to the field. Tonight is Parents' Night for our band. We would like to invite our parents to the field. Students in the Marching Saints are active in each of the fall sports, theater, student council, and much more at St. Clair High School. The parents coming out on the field make it possible for these students to do it all. Tonight we would like to thank these parents for their years of continuous support of our band. Thank you, parents. We are proud to be joined at the north end of the field by our color guard from the Charles Fulton American Legion Post in St. Clair to present the colors of the United States of America. Tonight we ask that you pause for a moment of silence before we perform this. Remember the grove. Ron was a longtime member of the American Legion and the color guard that joins us at our football games every week. He passed away in August after a brief illness. We ask everyone here to take a moment to honor his service to his country and the Navy and to his community. Thank you. Now the Marching Saints invite you to stand as we honor America with a performance of our national anthem.
Time now for another CTV sports presentation. East China High School Sports is presented by Magna, magna.com/careers, with support from LaFontaine Chevy, Buick GMC, where you get the family feel, by Murphy Inn Hotel and Restaurant, by St. Clair Ace Hardware, by LaFontaine Ford, where you get the family deal, and by North Star Bank, North Star guiding the way, and by CTV Community TV for Marine City and St. Clair. Now let's join our announcers for East China High School sports action.
Hello and welcome to CTV Community TV's coverage of East China School District sports, featuring our matchup tonight with the Saints of St. Clair and the Abes from Warren, Lincoln. My name is Jim Cody, along with Coach Matt Distelrath, bringing you all the action. So the Saints are coming off a Game 1 win against Richmond. Abes are coming off a first game loss. And Matt, what do you think you're going to see tonight?
Well, hopefully we'll see that same fast-paced offense we had last time. Ben did a great job, and hopefully our defense. I expect our defense to do a much better job keeping the Abes in check here tonight. Absolutely,
and Max Hunger's going to put his foot to the ball, and we are underway. Returned by the Abes, picked up at about the 15-yard line. Oh, he squirts through a little bit there. Number 1 for the Abes, Mr. Jeremiah Hudson. And looks like you got a tackle by number 20 for...
That's Jay Stockwell.
Jay Stockwell. A hero had a punt block last week.
Yeah, yep. So I know Lincoln struggled a little bit to score last week, so hopefully we do keep them off the board again this week.
Yeah, it looks like the same starting lineup last week across the front. I believe number 20 is a new starter this week. Jay Stockwell gets a start at outside linebacker. Got the Abes in the gun here. 4 wide, spread across the field. Quick pass to start the game, caught by number 2. That would be Aaron Logan, tackled by, is that number 8?
Yes. Yep, number 8.
Yes, it is. So for a team that struggled to score last week, that's a nice positive play on first down there. Last week, our co-defensive players of the week were number 75, which would be, that's Mr. Elijah Naylor, and then Max Hunger, number 22, our 2 defensive ends. They're going to have their hands full today.
Yeah, hopefully they can neutralize that quick pass game by getting some good push and get upfield. There's one there.
Oh, here we go. Number 7 quarter, he's scrambling. He's looking for something. He's just throwing it up in the air. Oh, we had a collision by several Saints in the secondary. Not too great a tackle, and he's loose. Number 2, Aaron Logan is down the sideline, and he is going to go into the end zone for an Abes touchdown.
That was not the start we were hoping for.
No, it wasn't. You had 3 Saints that kind of, I think, were going for the big hit, and I think they hit each other more than anything.
So, the Saints did get a great rush there. And you'll see on the replay that just 2 guys running into each other and really blocking each other.
But, yes, you hit the nail on the head, Matt. That definitely wasn't the start that we were looking for. So it looks like the Abes are going to go for 2 here. Another throw. And Max Hunger, the ball's loose. That should be a dead ball in high school. You can't return that, so the 2-point conversion is no good.
That's going to be the key to the game. I think we got to get that pressure, and we got to finish the play. We got to get home and get that quarterback on the ground. Obviously, we've seen what happened there. Got some athletes out on the edge that can get in that open field and get us chasing them.
Yeah, you're right, Matt. One thing, the Abes are going to bring athletes. There's no doubt about that. They are the defending state champions in basketball. So there's athletes in that building, and a little bit of undisciplined play on Saints defense, but it's early.
I hate to give them an out, but that's sometimes just bad luck when you're running into each other like that. Both guys had them lined up. They were in the right position. They just didn't finish the play.
Yes, sir, without a doubt. So it looks like number 10 for the Abes, that's Dwayne Arrington's going to put the foot to the ball. Saints are in a 5-2-2-2 return formation.
Looks like Braden, Schulk, and is that?
I believe that's Peyton Ellis.
Yep. Looks like we're going to get to return it.
And it's going to be, Braden Schulk kind of fumbles it. Oh, that's around the neck. That's going to draw a flag. That's, yeah. Tackle was up around the neck, the head and neck area. That's going to certainly draw a flag.
Seen him hop up, which is a good sign for us. We're definitely going to need Braden as our deep threat on offense tonight.
Yep, good to see him get up. I don't think it was anything malicious. He just got a little high. So the Saints are going to put the ball into play. It looks about the 22-yard line. That's without the penalty, so move up to about the 37.
Big thing will be for us to get back and, put together a drive here and get some points back on the board. And just bounce back and respond from that bad luck we had on the last defensive series.
You got it. Absolutely. Yep, get a little continuity going on offense. See what that offensive line can get going with here. And you have Ellis up the middle. He's got 5. He's got 10. Looks like he's got.
They got real close there to that first down.
Right at 9 yards and some change. Last week, one of the problems that they're having is the Saints go fast on offense, and Richmond's chain gang was having a hard time keeping up with it.
Hopefully, ours are in a little better condition.
I
than the
hope
Richmond
so.
chain gang.
Good, yes. I think there's a little bit of gamesmanship with that too, to a certain degree. Yeah, Jack Wiegand comes in motion. Oh, the ball, bad snap, fumbles on the ground. Ben Farkas.
Way to make something out of nothing there by Ben.
That was a good, calm, multi-year varsity quarterback play. Didn't panic with the ball on the ground. Picked it up, dove forward for about 3 yards for a Saints first down. And the Saints are at the ball again. If you're a scorekeeper, this is rough because you got to be on your game. They are ready to go.
Or a play-by-play guy. You got to be ready.
Or play-by-play. That's right. I brought lots of water tonight, so I don't dehydrate. And he goes. Farkas is passed to the left to Braden Schalk. Looks like it's right at the sticks for near a first down. But that's easy pickings. That was soft coverage up top.
I mean, if you look over at Lincoln's sideline, there's not a lot of guys there, so I think this fast-paced offense is going to give them a lot of trouble as the game wears on.
Just as it did last week, Richmond began to burn out a little bit in the second and fourth quarters.
Yeah, they seem to be getting a lot of injuries late.
All right, so the Saints have the ball on the left hash. You have Ellis in the backfield. Farkas with the snap. Farkas keeps. He's up. He's got 5. He's got 10. He's loose. He's on the sidelines. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. And that is going to be a Saints touchdown. Ben Farkas. He is making a living with that read option, pulling it, keeping it, and slithering through.
If you watch the replay here, the unsung hero of that is Peyton Ellis. He took 2 guys out with his fake. A lot of times we'll say a fake is as good as any block you're going to get, especially when you draw 2 guys like that. And Ben's off to the races.
That's correct, and had good blocking by the 2 wide receivers up at the top. And Avery Cody and Braden Schalk made a couple nice key blocks to spring and keep those people in, and it is good. Real nice surprise this year is Connor Gunn's kicking. He was 5 for 5 on extra points last week and just slammed that one through with authority.
And he snuck that one right past the rush there on that top side there. Guys were awfully close, but that's the answer we were looking for.
Absolutely. It was quick, and it was on the ground, in the air. Well done by the Saints. Well, they haven't put the point on the board yet. I don't know if we're just slow.
There we go.
There it is. Okay, it's up there now. So, hey, that drive, we've had 2 touchdown drives, and we have not had 3 minutes come off the clock yet.
No.
But that actually favors the Saints. They have the depth. They're used to this pace.
Completely going to say that. 2 words right out of my mouth. Big right here would be a stop and a score for us.
That's right. Let the defense take a breath. Okay, we're in the game now. Max Hunger's going to put the foot to the ball again at the 40-yard line. Max does a good job directional kicking, watching him in pregame. This is short, but it's right in the hole, and it's caught by number 8, and he wiggles around a little bit. The Saints corral him. Looks like at about the 37-yard line. And the bottom of the pile, who do we have there? I believe it's number 1, and that would be Mr. Tyrus Starr with the tackle.
Well, there's a flag up there on the top here.
Oop.
Let's see what we got here.
Initial sit looked like it's blocking the back here, but you never can tell when the officials are talking to each other and making hand signals.
I'll tell you what, if you're the Saints, you don't mind a block in the back completely on the other side of the field.
Yeah, 40 yards away. You're right, yes. 40 yards away, not good. Yep, illegal block in the back on the Abes.
This is big right here. I'd like to see Eli and Max get in that backfield and maybe get their hands on the quarterback here this drive.
Yes, I agree. And, our linebackers last week didn't have the tackle totals I think that they were looking for. And I know Coach Tapman, I'm sure, talked with his defense about just settle down, just play the game. So Abes are going to put the ball into play. Looks like about the 28 on this. But the Abes they're coming here to play ball. They don't expect to just the Saints just. Oh, big hit by number. Looks
12.
like number 12.
That's Wyatt Thuston.
Wyatt Thuston, yes.
And Larry was in on that one as well.
Good pursuit by Larry Warziniak to get out there too. That's fly around and play ball. The quarterback does stare down, so we know where it's going. Yeah, in the Saints defense, you have Wyatt Thuston is the field corner, essentially playing the free safety. You have Avery Cody playing strong safety. And they don't flip. Avery Cody's tend to stick to the boundary side, to the offensive strength, and Wyatt's going to do his job out in space.
Well, and he's familiar with the guy standing next to him over there too. His brother, number 21, Zach Thuston.
That's true.
On the top there. They've done that a time or two together.
All right, we got a run here by the Abes. Oh, he wiggles through.
50 for us there. That's
and I believe
Nyman, Stevie Nyman.
Yep.
He was the first guy in on that. Is that the first carry for them?
Yeah, that's the first run. That's to Carlos Newsom, number 22, that got the ball there. So we're looking at 3rd and 8, just what the Saints want. Let's turn those defensive ends loose here. See if Elijah Naylor and Max Hunger can get in the backfield.
Yeah, pin their ears back here and go get the quarterback.
Yep. And you know the Abes are probably going to throw. Got 3 receivers set to the field side, to the wide side, 1 at the bottom. Yep, we had a legal motion there. We had a receiver leave early down here. That was a slow snap. And it didn't look like that play was going to go anywhere anyways. Max Hunger really was coming hard.
As a defensive end there, you don't mind getting a free hit on a quarterback.
Yes. Yes. So dead ball foul. We know that's going to be on the offense more than likely. You know, and we have to play discipline across the front and not overrun things. I'm sure Coach Tapman addressed that also. Everything just need to get him on the ground. So we've got 3rd and 13 here for the Abes. St. Clair looks to be in a 2 shell here. Oh, and we're bringing pressure.
There goes Larry.
Larry Warziniak coming down the middle. Passes complete to number 8 for the Abes, and he wiggles around a little bit, but you have number 1, Tyrus Starr, hustles over and makes the tackle, and it's going to be 4th and about 4.5, 5 yards, about 8-yard pickup on that. I see the Abes running players on the field. Looks like they're going to punt.
Tell you what, that number 2 for them, that Aaron Logan, he's slippery. We got to make sure we get a handle on him. He made, we're lucky that was 3rd and as long as it was. Otherwise, he could have made something happen.
Yeah, he's got a little wiggle to him. He's a nice player. All right, so the snap on the punt early in the season can always be an adventure. Let's see how the Abes handle this one.
We got Peyton Ellis back deep here. See if Peyton can make something happen.
One thing about Coach Zalkowski, he does sub in some of the other players. The snap goes over his head. The ball is loose. The ball is back at the 10-yard line. Looks like Max Hunger's got him down. The ball's on the ground. Pick it up again by the Abes, and he's tackled. I don't think he's tackled in the end zone, but they're giving about the 1-yard line. So the Saints special teams come up big. The bad snap didn't help over his head. I just said it could be an adventure, but the Saints are at the 1-yard line here, and we're in pretty good shape. Okay. Go for it. Yeah, Max Hunger was really he was hungry to get there. And the tackle down there was by number 9, Tariq Walker.
Well, that's just what we needed.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Our defense might not be super excited about maybe getting right back on the field here, hopefully, but I know the offense will take position there every time.
Looks like we're short a player here. Number 77 here. Bobby Wilson is running on the field.
I believe he's the center. We're going to need him.
Yeah, he's important. We got to kind of have that guy.
He must have thought we were on defense still.
We got number 2, Jacob Luther in the backfield. We get it to give to Luther.
Touchdown.
He's in the end zone. Good thing we had that center on that play. Touchdown, Saints. And we are still only 4.5 minutes into this game with a score of 13-6. The St. Clair Saints over the Lincoln Abes. Good surge by that line.
Yeah, they were below that defensive line back into the end zone, which is just what you like to see. and that's what I was really impressed with our line. Richmond had a nice size defensive line, and our line had a great push all night. And, hopefully we'll get that again. It looks like we're getting that again tonight.
Yeah. Connor Gunn with the extra point. Again, that makes him 7 for 7 on the year. I don't want to jinx the young man.
I was just going to say that.
But, hey, when you're good, you're good. Just keep knocking them through. We have a really big crowd here. You know, the community is really feeling the energy that Coach Zalkowski's bringing to the program. The kids are bought in. Everybody's engaged. Everybody's excited.
And everybody likes a winner.
Everybody, and you can beat Richmond in opening week. The kids put a lot into that game. They put 9 months into that game. So this is a trap game. Saints didn't open up exactly the way that we'd like, but they've bounced back nicely. Max is going to do it.
Great response. And as a coach, you love to see that.
All right, the kick came down to about the 22-yard line. Number 1 has the ball. That's Jeremiah Hudson with a tackle by number 1 for the Saints, Tyrus Starr. He has had a really good start to this game.
He's got a handful of tackles already.
You betcha. He will certainly mix it up and trade the paint.
So, again, I think just like last drive, we got to get that pressure and keep their quarterback on their heels. It's just something to notice there. If you look right now, Lincoln's already starting to walk on and off the field. I think our pace is already starting to affect them.
You're right, Matt. Yeah, they seem to really kind of be dragging right now. And, 2 guys I want to mention from last week and this week is number 50, Stevie Neiman at defensive tackle, but also Landon Hamilton, who played really well last week. That was a physical, tough game, and they're out there right now. They're going to try and push that center of the pocket.
I missed that flag there.
I missed it too. But it was definitely on the Abes, backs them up to the 21-yard line. We have a different corner in here in the field side. It's number 21, Zachary.
Zach and Connor flipped here.
Yep, the corners do flip every now and again, but Peyton Ellis needs a break every now and again. And we got another ball out here outside. It's caught. And the tackle is made by
Case Van Single.
Case Van Single hustling over. And a flag in the secondary.
So that looks like some extracurriculars there between Logan and Zachary Thuston. Let's see who they get here.
Yeah, it was number 2 for the Lincoln Abes as Aaron Logan down the field. They wanted to take a deep shot, but the safety, Avery Cody, came over, took it away, and good play by their quarterback to come underneath with it. It was a gain of 5 yards, but we have the penalty, and it might be dead ball, so the sticks have not moved yet. Quarterback there's no mystery to it. He looks where he's going with the ball.
Oh, looks like it was going to be on them. The Lincoln player does not seem happy about it, but I'll tell you what, if he was the second guy, that's the guy who usually gets caught.
That's right. Officials are marking it down here.
It's got to be half the distance, right?
It's going to be, the ball's inside the 30, so it'd be half the distance. Depending on the spot, but so it looks like it's going to be 1st and 20 here. Coach Zalkowski elected for the penalty. All right, so the Abes do spread you out. They are from numbers to numbers. Oh, there is going to be pressure on our corners to come up, break down, and make plays here. Safeties are going to have to run and get to where they got to be. Linebackers are going to have to flow. So far, so good with that. You have hard motion out of the Abes into the boundary, and I think that's cheating. What do you think? Two players in motion?
Yeah, it is. It's okay on the other side of the St. Clair River, but not here.
That's correct. Yeah.
Well, hopefully we keep them back there again. Did they move the down there? That guy just moved it.
It says 1st and 25 on the board, but on the field it has 2nd down. I think it's probably second down.
Was the other one dead ball after the play? Do you not lose the down?
I believe if it's after the play, you keep the down. So I believe it is 2nd down. Looks like it's 2nd and 25. That's 2nd and quite a ways, about halfway back to Lincoln. It's a long 2nd down play here.
Got him backed up there again against the end zone. Hopefully, got to play good sound defense here, keep everything in front of us, and we'll be in great shape.
So Lincoln calls under center. We have the give. Nope, it's a keeper. He's in trouble in the end zone, number 7. And he's hunting around. He's pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line.
Looks like they got number 2 and Zach Thuston again.
So it looks like it was number 75, Elijah Naylor, escorted him out of bounds at the 2-yard line. But again, we have Laundry on the field here. And number 2 takes his helmet off and throws it across the field. That's his second foul, and that might be the end of his day, unfortunately. Yeah, that's not very much discipline. We'll see if there's an ejection here.
He's thrown out.
His night is done. You know, and I got to give it to Mr. Thuston down there. He could reciprocate and get into it with him, but Zach's holding off with that. Which, you know, it's disciplined play, which is what Coach Ski really preaches with these guys.
Well, that is correct me if I'm wrong, but that is the guy who scored the touchdown.
It is, yes. Yep. Yeah, he's obviously their playmaker. Yeah, it's Aaron Logan. Now, it looks like he's a pretty good player, too. You know, it's a shame to see him go this soon, but it is self-inflicted. So we got 3rd and 30. That is a shallow playbook. There's not much in the playbook.
Well, the big thing about both those penalties is they're after the play, so
the down counts.
The down counted both times.
Yeah, quarterback for the Abes is taking the ball about 3.5 yards.
They're going to hit him for a delay of game here.
Yep, it's a back judge. He typically keeps the clock. Yep, so it's going to be half the distance from the 4.
That's a short penalty.
Yeah, I mean, you might see Coach Tapman pin him back here and come with a blitz, see if we can't get safety in the ball.
They're grinding again here. If they get another delay of game, it'll be a half-yard penalty.
Just keep cutting it in half.
3rd down and 32.
Third and 32.
They got to hustle up here. They may be getting another one.
I mean, they're still walking, and they're not even all on sides yet.
I mean, that's
0
up there. Yeah.
Number 10, Dwayne Arrington, still walking. He's just now getting on side. A little tighter formation here for the. This might just be a dive. Yep. Nope, it's a rollout. Quarterback number 7, good coverage out there. We had number 20 for the Saints, Jay Stockwell, picked up the underneath route. Ball was thrown in the dirt, and even if it was at the receiver, it might have even got picked. The defense did their job. Abes helped, but they didn't give him any life.
This is not a fun place to be as a punter.
No. Yeah, he's not even getting his normal punt depth, and with the last snap, it's
the last snap would be on the track.
Dicey. Yeah. If the snap is anything like the one before, that might be over by the scoreboard.
This is where we got to be smart, though. You can't get the rough and the kicker type stuff right here, in 4th and 30.
Absolutely, and this might just be like just a defensive return. You might just see the Saints just stand up and hold them and not really rush. And, okay, he
Dang
did.
it.
And we did. There is a flag in the back of the end zone. Yeah, Tyra Starr, that was back, number 1, back in the back of the end zone, looking around, or lurking around the punter. We'll see what the call is here.
That was an easy call for the back judge there.
It was. You just hit the nail on the head, Matt, and they are calling a personal foul. That is going to be an automatic
first down.
Yep, Coach Ski is not going to be happy with that.
I mean, that's really the only thing you can't do there.
The Saints only had 3 penalties last week in their opener against Richmond, which, running a new system with a new staff, is pretty impressive. But that's going to, I'm sure, be addressed during film about self-discipline and self-inflicted penalties.
As much as it hurts, that's a penalty where you're being aggressive and not, he's trying to make a play there.
Yep.
A little different than the personal fouls on the other side so far today.
Yeah, at least it was a live action penalty. Yeah, it wasn't after the whistle or anything. So the Abes put the ball into play. The ball is now going to be scrimmaged at the 16-yard line. Saints are digging in here. Abes have not tried to run the ball much. I wonder if they're going to try and get the running back some work here. Nope, it's going to be a pass. The back goes out.
Go get it, Avery.
The ball was thrown to kind of nobody, and the nearest person to catch the ball was safety Avery Cody. I think he was a little surprised. He was moving to get to his man, and the ball was thrown to kind of nowheresville.
That was nice pressure there by the front 4. Really didn't give the quarterback time to find anybody. That's what you like to see, and hopefully we continue to do that. A lot of passing makes for a long quarter.
Yes, it does. That's right. Throwing across the middle, I don't think it's going to be their cup of tea. So the Abes quarterback is number 7, Nicholas Golick. He's done a pretty good job. He's handled some pressure. He's done some decent things back there. But they're behind the chains again with 2nd and 10 here. All right, ball. Quarterback looks right. Now he's scrambling right. Max Hunger's got him. Max Hunger with the sack back at the 1-yard line. Oh, Max. Good. Attaboy, Max.
And they're right back where they were before.
Right back where they started. Very disciplined rush, though. Didn't overrun him. Knew he had him. Kept his angle. Kept him on the inside shoulder. Just great job. And I know number 79 and number 50, just watching their body language, they are looking to get after this snap.
You know, they're kind of the unsung guys. I mean, they're drawing double teams, which leaves Max and Eli on one-on-ones on the outside, which as a defensive end, you love to see that.
Without a doubt. So the ball is actually looks like about the 2-yard line. I got a pretty little generous spot there. Safety slip, corner slip. You have boundary and field guys, and we're ready to go here. Number 7 for the Abes. Oh, it is a handoff inside, and we got him. I don't know. I think he got out, but
barely.
Just barely. Who's at the bottom of that pile? That looks like number 75 for the Saints. Is that Elijah Naylor?
That is. He came down that line hard, crashed down the line hard.
Yes, he did.
Well, now I think you're probably not rushing here.
No. Yeah. You have 4th and 26 from the 1, and I'm going to bet the Saints learn their lesson from this. Just do safe return on this. You know, the last snap wasn't a thing of beauty. Instead of it over his head, it was more of a dribbler. But, hey.
That is easier to field as a punter, at least.
Yes, at least you
got a chance.
You have a prayer. That's right. All right, so the Abes over the ball here. Okay, the snap is back. All right,
get away.
The kick is away. That's some poison. The ball lands at about the 24-yard line. It kind of squirts around, and it's going to
get away there, fellas.
Oh, number 3 for the Saints, and I don't have a number, so I apologize to his parents out there. But he looked like he was coming downhill. He might be a 5th quarter kid from the JV guys. And the Saints offense is back on the field already, right after the punt, and they're ready to go. They are over the ball. They are not waiting. The officials have whistled it, and they are not waiting. And there is no one covering both the receivers at the top of the field.
We got Aiden Sullivan and Avery Cody up there at the top. Neither were guarded.
Yep, number 4, Aiden Sullivan. Number 16, Avery Cody. Down here at the bottom, you have number 14, Braden Schulk. You have Peyton Ellison in the backfield. And Farkas passes the ball to Avery Cody, number 16, caught at the 10-yard line, and he takes it down to the 9. Looks like for about a 16, 17-yard gain. Very smooth play by the Saints.
And here we go. Our chain gain's hustling over there, getting set, so we don't got to slow down.
I wonder if Coach Ski had a conversation with them. That was a really nice throw by Ben Farkas, rolling to his left. The ball was right on his face mask. Very easy to do. That's Avery Cody's first catch of the season there. Avery Cody comes in motion across the formation. Ben Farkas to number 34, Jack Wiegand. Great block by Avery Cody.
He's got a lot of room there.
Jack Wiegand to the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. 2 plays, touchdown.
And there's a great block by the receiver. Let's take a look at the replay here. Avery got a clip on him there.
It wasn't the most thunderous block, but effective, and Jack really hunted out that end zone.
And Ben did a great job getting his feet set quickly, getting rid of that ball out, and letting his receiver, Jack, who's got great speed, do the work and get to the corner.
You know, and Connor Gunn's been knocking these through lately, but I got to give some love to the holder, number 12. Wyatt Dustin's been taking those snaps, getting the ball down. And I'm going to recognize the center here, too, because he's part of this.
I believe it's Braden Schulk.
It is Braden Schulk. That's right. Our tall, lanky wide receiver is sending the ball back. But
looks like we are going for it now.
2 on this. Okay, the Saint offense hustles out onto the field here.
That's a good time to work on your 2-point conversion plays.
Yep, we got a big game coming next week. You might need it, and I'm sure Coach Ski's got a couple plays he really likes. Oh, and he's going to give it to the big guy. Number 7 takes a direct snap, and he just powers in the end zone. But what a surge by that Saints offensive line. Larry Warziniak with a great surge, pushing his man about 4 yards deep in the end zone.
I'll tell you what, Larry from last year to this year has really done a great job getting bigger, stronger, faster, just to see the difference in him, those workouts they were doing.
Yeah.
Larry's done a good job of that. I mean, for him to be able to play the whole game like he does as a linebacker and an alignment and just handle all that pounding is really impressive.
So with 2:56 left to go in the first quarter here, the Saints are up 22-6, and they're kind of leaning on the Abes here. And still Max Hunger, or no? Do we have a different kicker? No, it's still Max, because Connor Gunn can kick off also. Max is going to put his foot into the ball.
Another good kick there.
Ball comes down at the 25, picked up at about the 20
bounce
by number 1 for the Abes.
Jay Stockwell get on the tackle.
Jeremiah Hudson with the return. Jay Stockwell.
Oh no, that was 28. Sorry.
Was it 28? Okay.
Alex Pelk.
Alex Pelk.
Alex was the scout team player of the week last week.
That's right.
And people don't always understand the commitment that a guy like that does, and it's a real nice honor for a guy to win that.
It's nice to see, we got many guys involved with tackles, other guys catching the ball. I mean, it's a team effort. It isn't just a couple of horses that just carry the team. So the Abes are going to scrimmage the ball at the 35-yard line. Ball's in the middle of the field, and they really need to get something going here. Otherwise, it could be a long day. I
mean, they actually have not snapped the ball on the other side. Their one touchdown was a long play. Everything else has been deep in their own territory.
That's correct. That is correct. And it looks like we do have our starting 11 on the field. And we have a jet sweep here. Avery Cody comes up. Oh, we're up around the neck there. Oh, it's up around the neck. We'll have to tell you.
I don't. Where that guy threw that?
I don't think he necessarily wanted to throw it, but it is going to be a penalty nonetheless here. I don't know why they're talking about it. That was a good pursuit out of secondary to get down there, but just looks like a little high.
I think it's similar to like you said about the guy, the Lincoln one on Braden to start the game. It wasn't anything malicious. Just got his hands up a little high, and
looks like they are picking the flag up. So it was a 4-yard gain. The flag is picked up. He must have got him more around the shoulder pads as opposed to up under the helmet.
That's a good job. I think the head official threw it and then wanted to talk to the guy and see what he saw, and then they decided to pick it up. That's a good job of officiating.
You're right. It's good officiating. It's they're not digging their heels in, and I'm right, and just professionally handled there. But nevertheless, the Abes did get a positive play. It's been a little while for that. So it's 2nd and 6 here, 6.5. Ball is snapped. And the quarterback keeps it, and he is eaten up by who is at the bottom of that pile there. Matt, you have better eyes than I do.
Oh, we got another flag after curriculars. That was I can't see the guy's moving there at the top. It was Max again. 22.
Boy, Max is just being a pest out there. He is messing a lot of things up.
That's another guy that transformed his physique in the offseason. I hardly recognize him anymore.
He is. There's a lot of Saints here who are a lot heavier and thicker than what they were a year ago. But that is a no gain nevertheless there. That was Abe's quarterback, Nicholas Golick on the carry. So you got 3rd and 5 here. 3rd and 5, and the Abes really need this first down. I mean, just not only for their confidence, but to just keep the clock moving and get going here. Right. Ball is again at the 40-yard line here. And ball goes thrown out to the right to nobody in particular right now. The back is asking for a flag, but he was just trying to release, and the end was coming upfield, and the contact was incidental.
And way before the pass, too.
Yes. And behind the line of scrimmage, yes. So it's going to be 4th and 5. Let's see what the Abes do. I'd imagine that they're going to punt here. They don't want to kind of take this chance, but they might. It's 4th and manageable. Nope, they're running their punt team on the field. The Saints are making a couple of subs.
Look at number 9 checked in.
Number 9, Tariq Walker checked in quick here.
I think that gives us another defensive back and lets Peyton bump back.
Yeah, Peyton Ellis has shown a lot of love to this punter. He's given him about 35 yards here. I don't know if he could throw it that far, but that's going to be a false start. Number 3, for the Abes. Juwan Jones got a quick start there.
The old Canadian football motion there.
That's right. He's a young man. He's just trying to make a play. He's one of the gunners down here, and he wants to run that ball down. And the Abes are going to take a timeout just to kind of settle things at this point, which I think is a really, really good call by the Abes head coach, Darius Alexander. It's just to settle things down and kind of make sure everyone's on the same page. You know, they need a good snap. They need a good kick.
Well, this is another time here where we got to play discipline. You know, good fundamental football here on this coverage. You know, short kick, we got to get away. Can't rough the kicker again, and just get our offense back out on the field and let them keep clicking. And honestly, as selfish as I'd like to see the ball get kicked a little bit and see our offense work a little bit. You know, get a good drive here and get some momentum and get some kinks out. I mean, I know they looked very, very good that first game running the system, but would like to see some more reps of it going into future games.
That's right. That offense, you know, it's all about reps at this point and just ironing some things out. And staying sharp this week. You know, they had the big win last week. They got the big game next week. Let's be mentally sharp here.
You know, and not to make excuses for the fellas, but, you know, coming out, I think you mentioned before, kind of a trap. You know, they know who's on the schedule next week, and that first series might have woke us up a little bit, but we've done a great job responding, coming back, playing solid St. Clair football.
That's right. Yep. Coach Tapman made a couple adjustments. I'm sure his conversation, just settle down, guys. Just settle down. Don't beat yourselves. Just make the plays. All right.
There's a decent snap.
Yeah, the Abes have this. Oh, it is a decent kick.
Good fair catch call.
That's right. Again, just what you're talking about, Matt. Discipline play. You know, you don't have to push it up and try and make something out of nothing. Just don't hurt yourselves.
Here we go. I got what I wanted here. At least a little bit of room here to work on a drive and kind of see what Ben's got the troops doing here.
That's right. Yeah, Farkas, he's a junior, but it's his second year on the varsity, and he looks seasoned out there. He's a big kid. He's about 6'1", 6'2", maybe 205. He can move, makes good decisions, and we know he can throw the ball also. All right, we got a 3-by-1 formation here. Number 2, Jacob Luther, comes in motion. He sets up next to Ben Farkas in the gun. And Ben Farkas with the keep. And he breaks the tackle. And he is
good run, Ben.
Yeah, he is up to the 50-yard line there. A gain of about 8 yards on first down.
Yeah, but Ben's got to be, obviously I'm biased, Ben's got to be the best dual threat guy in the area, you know, who can throw it and run it. And really does a great job. I mean, he's a Coach Ski had to be excited when he saw him because he's carbon what we need in this offense.
Oh, my goodness. There was a swing pass out to the right to Jack Wiegand, and the
number 0's talking a lot of stuff there.
Number 10 for the Saints, Connor Gunn, wasn't able to make the block on the cornerback, and he got a free run. And if Connor got that block, that was down the sideline.
Great job by the official there. He's going to stop it before he didn't throw a flag on the kid. He said, "Hey, just go cool off, come on back."
Again, good officiating, and it was a great hit by Trayvon Smith, number 0 for the Abes. He did plant Jack Wiegand. Up, and there's another flag at the top. It's going to be a false start here. I believe it was on number 4, and that's Aiden Sullivan at the top. So Saints look a little sloppy here. Miss block here at the bottom, false start, and looks like they're going to be behind the chains.
This is kind of what can happen when you've had a couple of 2- and 3-yard drives or whatever we had.
Well, you had talked about it, Matt, about get reps and be consistent and all that fun stuff. Jack Wiegand, number 34, comes in motion. Farkas under center, and the Saints, boy, they do play fast football. All right, Ben Farkas, he's going deep. He's going deep to number 14, Braden Sullivan. Braden Schalk, excuse me. He just overthrew him. He had him by about 7 yards on that. Just put a little more air, a little more touch. Yep, it's a timing thing. And the Saints, it's up to the Saints. They're going to run their punt team on the ball, but the play was there. Look for Coach Ski to come back to that later in the game. That was certainly there, and you did have the underneath receiver breaking open also. But it was a good read. Ball just wasn't quite there. So number 10, Connor Gunn, is back to punt. He's the one who handles our extra points, and he handles our punts. He did a really, really good job of that last week against Richmond. The center's Braden Schulk. Great snap. Oh, he's doing a rugby kick.
Great
he runs
kick.
to the right. See, angles it perfectly. Oh, and it slips out of the Abe player hand about the 15-yard line.
Got us an
Scoots
extra
out of
5 or
bounds.
6 yards there with the.
Just a tremendous directional punt down into the coffin corner.
And we got Lincoln pinned again.
And boy, you know what? Field position in high school football probably is a ton. If you can't flip that field position, it's going to be a long day. The Saints offense comes back, the Abes offense comes back on the field here. Quick turnaround. Saints still look fresh though. You know, that defense plays against that offense, and the offense runs fast in practice too.
They got no choice but to get in shape.
Yep. Getting in shape by just playing fast. All right, the Saints are going to scrimmage the ball, looks like at about the 12-yard line here. Still in the gun. Back offset right, and looks like we have another timeout. It could be a misalignment or player personnel issue. And timeout by the Abes. That's our second of the half, leaving them only with one left, and we are still in the first quarter.
And you know what? If I'm the Abes coaching staff right here, as poorly as I've played, I'm down a couple touchdowns.
That's right.
And a couple conversions, but I am not out of this thing yet, and I have not played very good football.
You know, bolt of lightning, they get in the end zone, it's 22-13. Stranger things have happened.
Yeah. And on the flip side of us, I mean, we would like to put them away here in this, quarter and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Really kind of impose our will and just finish drives and finish defensive series and just do what we're capable of.
All right, quarterback, he's looking to his right. The ball is over the middle there.
Oh,
that's a dangerous pass there. He got on. The receiver was fairly well covered by Larry Warziniak. He had a small window to throw it in. Receiver number 1, Jeremiah Hudson, but looks like Larry Warziniak dropped into his zone. He got pretty good depth. That was an issue last week because the linebackers didn't get tremendous depth in their drops.
I'll tell you what, he was kind of open, but because of the rush, he had to throw it a lot quicker than he wanted to.
What do they always say? The secondary's best friend is a good pass rush?
We've been getting that, too. Since that first series, we've been definitely living in the backfield.
All right, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. They're way down at the far end of the end zone, the field, so I have to crane my neck to see it. But we have a back offset right. We got 3 at the top, 1 at the bottom, and he's going deep. The ball is deep, but the ball is a duck in the air, and it's incomplete.
Both Thustons there.
Yep, the Thuston brothers. they both dove for it, but they're not quite that tall.
They make it easy on us doing the games here being 12 and 21. You can just say, all right, if it's a 1 and a 2, it's a Thuston, no matter how shorter it is.
And if it's on that same side of the field, you just say Thuston, and Mom and Dad will be happy because we haven't messed up a name yet. And down here at the bottom in the secondary, you have 16 Avery Cody and number 8 Peyton Ellis, and those two have played a lot of football together, going back into 7th and 8th grade. And this is a pretty senior-laden bunch here that the Saints have. All right, so we have 3rd and 10 here. Let's see what the Abes have to offer up here. The snap, quarterback, he's looking right.
There it is.
Picked off by Avery Cody at the 25-yard line, number 16, and he's loose. He's down the sidelines.
He's going to score.
He's going to go into
Touchdown.
the end zone for a pick 6. Great read by him. Now the quarterback had to release it just a touch earlier than he wanted to.
Nice job by number 30 there.
Yep.
Case peeled back and didn't even have to block the kid, just got in the kid's way. And Zach took a blow there too, Thuston. And Avery turned on the Jets and got in the end zone.
And Matt, it's something else to bring up. It was disciplined on the return. No blocking the backs. Nobody did anything silly.
But I'll tell you what, we turned and did our job. We peeled back. We got what we were supposed to do. Let's see what we got here. We're gonna let Connor kick it. It looks like we are.
Yeah, I think with the score kind of getting the way it is, Coach Ski, he's a class guy. He's not going to want to rub anything in. He worked on. He got his 2-point conversion. So Connor Gunn's on a run here, and I'm going to just be quiet and not say a thing.
If he misses it, I'm telling him it's your fault.
Oh, and we have a flag. We have an offsides penalty here against the Abes.
Yep, we're going 2 again here.
Yeah, we give half the distance, The offense is hustling back on the field. And offsides is just kind of watch the ball. Just lack of discipline there. And the offense, Avery Cody's over enjoying his pick six, but he's got to get back out on the field here.
Tell you what, the offense has not been on the field very much this first quarter.
They can't have more than 15 snaps.
I'd like to see the stats on that, but you got to be pretty darn close. Ball boy. Now ball boys are.
Oh, the ball boy. The wrong ball.
Well, in the ball boys' defense, we did switch balls
That's
back
true.
and forth a couple times there.
Yeah. I mean, those quarterbacks are pretty specific about what ball that they're using. Like kickers. There's always a kicker's ball, and a quarterback likes their ball.
Vinny Delore, Devin Whitaker, and Parker Freeland were filling up the water, thought they already did their job getting the right ball out there, but then they're getting screamed at.
Good call by you, Matt, recognizing those young men. They're serious. They take their job serious, too. I mean, it's game day for them. Also, it's a give to number 2, Jacob Luther, and he takes it in for a 2-point conversion.
Good job, Fred Jacob, there again, and great push there by that left side of the line.
Yeah, that's easy pickings right there. He was untouched into the end zone from 1.5 yards out. So with 12 seconds left to go here in the first quarter, it is the St. Clair Saints 30 and the Lincoln Abes 6.
And like we just talked, felt like Lincoln was maybe still hanging around, and that's a big swing right there.
Yeah, I kind of thought that, with a first down, the Lincoln could maybe steal some of the momentum back, but then didn't work out. Oh, let's see. We look like we have 5-2. Abes are in a 4-1-2-1-2 return formation here. There is if you were they're running a player on late. Max Hunger is going to put the football at the 40-yard line. Decent kick here down to about the 18-yard line. The A player drops the ball, number 1, and he scoots up the middle. He has.
That ball squirted loose.
Yeah, number 1, Jeremiah Hudson. He is a good-looking player. He is low to the ground. He makes sharp cuts. And he stuck his foot in the ground, slithered past them, the first line of Saint tacklers for about a 6-yard return. He really made something out of nothing. All right, so the ball is scrimmaged right in the middle of the field at the 32-yard line. 6 seconds left to go here in the first quarter. This is more than likely going to be the last play of the first quarter here.
A long quarter like that does favor us, though.
It does. It does. And the Saints come with the blitz. There's a give to number 3 on the edge, and there's a good stick out there.
That's number 30 there.
Case.
Juwan Jones with the carries, wrapped up and stopped in his tracks by number 30.
And we got the end of the first quarter.
The Case Van Single and number 16 Avery Cody combining on attack, and that is the end of the first quarter.
Ace Hardware in St. Clair is your all-new local hardware store in St. Clair, located on the west side of the Riverview Plaza. Ace Hardware in St. Clair, now completely remodeled for all of your hardware needs. Your local Ace Hardware, of course, stocks all the quality Ace products you've grown to know and trust. Paint, tools, keys, everything hardware. Ace Hardware, St. Clair, on the west side of the Riverview Plaza.
Magna is a proud sponsor of high school sports on CTV Community Television. Supporting our local schools and organizations is part of Magna's commitment to making a difference in our community. With a focus on innovation and growth, Magna is also hiring. Visit magna.com to learn more about opportunities with a global leader in mobility technology. Magna, driving the future right here in our community.
And welcome back, folks. Welcome back. And we want to send a shout out to Jets Pizza of St. Clair, one of our sponsors here, and Kevin Kerberat, the owner, who also supports my daughter's softball travel team. And Kevin's a great guy. If you want some great pizza, go see Jets Pizza. All right, so the Abes are going to scrimmage the ball here at the 35-yard line. All right, 1st and 10. Pass is complete to number 0, and looks like we're going to have
first down.
Yep, first down. Pass complete to Trayvon Smith. And we had number 21. That's got to be a Thuston. My goodness, they're everywhere.
That'd be Zachary.
Yes, Zachary Thuston with the tackle. And you had an assist from Avery Cody, number 16, down there also.
That was a nice looking play there by Lincoln. Line did a good job holding out our rush. Receiver had a nice break, and quarterback hit him on time.
Yep, good timing. A good call by their coaching staff. It's got to be quick. If he's going to take any more than just a 3-step drop, he's going to have some company back there with those ends bearing down. So it is 1st and 10 for the Abes at the 45-yard line. Three to the field side, 1 to the boundary. You have a back offset to the quarterback's right. And he has oh my goodness, quarterback, he is scrambling. He's running for his life. Max Hunger is on the move there. And it's completed again. It is completed. You have a nice tackle. Looks like that's by, number, is it 20 for the
20,
Saints?
yep. That was
Jay Stockwell, but another completed pass. No gain, or a minimal gain on the play, but it's still forward progress. So it's 2nd and 7.
Nice job by the Lincoln quarterback to elude the rush and get rid of that ball. I mean, Max was breathing down his neck, and he did a good job breaking contain and getting it out to the open receiver.
He did it. He did his job. He made something out of nothing. He didn't panic. He's rolling to his left, and he's a right-handed quarterback, so that is not easy.
And, I mean, honestly, they've had 2 positive plays in a row here, so if you're a Lincoln coach, you got to like the momentum you're gaining here.
All right, so it is 2nd and 7. There's a deep ball. The ball is up in the air, and it's thrown to kind of no one. I didn't see if there was a flag on the play.
Yeah, there's a flag here. It looked like looked at the slot on the near side there got off quick, maybe.
Officials are talking about it. Big number 50 is coming off the field
72
here.
going
Stevie
in for
Neiman,
him.
And he's being replaced by Evan Roberts. So, up 30 to 6. It gives a chance to give some guys to play that maybe don't play as much. But I'll tell you right now, Coach Tapman is not going to. He has just as high of expectations for the backups as he does for the starters.
And this is what really hampered Lincoln there in the first quarter was these penalties. And after they had 2 positive plays in a row, they bounced back with a penalty there, putting them back behind the sticks.
Behind the sticks. He's just not going to make a living doing that very, very well. So it looks like we have the Thuston side of the field down here on the wide side at corner and safety. Ball.
You have to talk to Jace about just changing his name to Thuston and make it easier on all of us.
That would be great, yes. That would be great. All right, this pass to the right hand, a quick drive. Chase Van Single's got the tackle there. Good, strong tackle. He didn't overrun it. Completed pass by the Abes, tackled by Chase Van Single. Looks like for about 5 yards there.
Well, if you think about it there, if they don't have that 5-yard penalty there, now you're third and manageable here instead of 3rd and long.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, you have 3rd. If you're 3rd and 3, you have the whole playbook.
3rd down and 9.
They have not tried to run the ball whatsoever. With those ends rushing hard, they have a delay or a draw.
Even with the quarterback here, now 8 might be a little tough for him, but I mean, if it would have been 3rd and 3, a quarterback draw might be a great play call right here.
All right, you got 3 down into the field side. Quarterback set in a shotgun. Back to the left of the quarterback. There's a snap. He's throwing it again. Ball's underneath, and it's incomplete. The ball was intended for number 0. That is Trayvon Smith, and it's going to bring up 4th and 9, and it is all of 9 yards.
Yeah, that's.
Brings up 4th down and 9 on their own 46.
I have not seen them. Looks like they're going to go for it.
Looks like they are. To be honest, this is the furthest they've gotten the ball out other than the touchdown, but as a drive.
And honestly, I mean, their kicker hasn't really pinned anything deep, and you figure, what the heck?
They might only gain 15 yards on the punt anyway.
So, yeah, throw it here. Maybe you get a 10-yard interception. It's not much.
Let's see what Coach Tapman does here, if he elects to play defense or if he brings a little pressure. And he is bringing pressure. The ball is thrown across the middle.
By Lincoln there.
Yep, ball across the middle for an Abes first down. Ball was caught by number 1. There's that man again, Jeremiah Hudson. Very nice play.
He looks like a nice athlete here. I mean, the pass that he just missed, he ran a great route. He's had some good returns, like you said, and that was a good catch in traffic and a nice throw by the Lincoln quarterback.
Yeah, that ball was right down the seam in between the safeties, and the Saints cover to shell. Right behind the linebackers in front of the safeties. It was a very nice play. The Abes are going to scrimmage the ball here at the 41-yard line on the far hash, on the left hash. Quarterback in the gun, back to the quarterback's right. There's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw to his right again. Oh, he pulls it down, and he's up the middle there. And
Nice job.
That is shut down really quickly.
Jace Stockwell again.
Jace Stockwell. Linebacker stayed home. He saw the good quick decision by the Abes quarterback.
Number 20, Jace Stockwell.
And Jace played disciplined football there. If he would have, abandoned his area there, you're looking probably like a 6-8 yard gain instead of a 2 yard.
Yes, sir.
Or one. They're only giving him a long one.
It's a long run. Yeah, he did. I thought it was closer to 2.5 yards, but, I don't spot the ball. The boys in the black and the white down there spot it. So it is 2nd and 9. 3 here into the field side, in the wide side of the field.
Definitely
One
Lincoln's
top.
best drive here, though.
Without a doubt. Without a doubt. There's a lot of flow. There's some timing. Quarterback takes a snap. He's looking to his right. Again, it's an underneath ball, and it's up in the air, and it is incomplete. Number 21, that's
Zach. That's Zach Thuston.
Zach Thuston with another. He had a shot.
And Jay Stockwell's in there again. I mean, Jace has been all over the place tonight.
Yeah, our linebackers have been very active tonight. They're there.
They got a lot of pass coverage with with all they're doing is passing, so they've got a lot of areas to cover, and they're doing a good job playing disciplined football.
Certainly better effort this week from Lincoln than last week.
I mean, this is a solid drive here. Outside of the penalties, I mean, that's really been the.
Yeah, we don't know how those drives would have worked out without the penalties. They were just so far behind the sticks.
There they go
There's
again.
another one there. I don't have a tally sheet here, but I'm going to bet you're closing in on 10 here in the first half. So we'll see what this is. It's going to be any offense. Looks like it's a dead ball. Nope.
Oh.
I didn't see the signal. It is on the Saints.
We lined up in the neutral zone, maybe?
Yeah.
Or offsides.
Yeah, the down marker has moved, so it's going to be 3rd, and that is not going to make Coach Brian Tapman happy. It is going to be 3rd and 4 here for the Abes, which makes it extremely manageable with their short passing game.
Not sure what the
You have
flag
a
was.
2-by-2 formation,
Third
2
down
high, 2 low.
and
Running back is set to the quarterback's right in the gun as usual. There's the snap. Quarterback, he's looking left, and the ball is tipped at the line of
79
scrimmage.
there.
Number 79, that is Landon Hamilton.
Great
making
job,
his presence
Landon.
felt.
I mean, great push.
Yep.
Landon Hamilton.
Yeah, Landon Hamilton is really an anchor on that defensive line. He blocks some sunlight. He's a big young man, and he can move too.
I mean,
He's athletic.
That was a speed rush there, getting
Yeah.
around the guard and getting his hands up, and good timing.
Good job, Mr. Lawrence.
So it's 4th and 5 here. And then you have 3 again here at the bottom. Expect for them to look for Jeremiah Hudson again.
72.
Number 72 has got the quarterback in the backfield. The quarterback gets away. He's running for his life. The ball is thrown up deep, and it is incomplete.
Great job by a Lincoln lineman. Peeled back, saved his quarterback a little
Yep.
bit there from not getting hit
Yep.
the second time. But good job. Tell you what, he's had a tough night, but number 7, their quarterback, has done a nice job.
And number 20, Jace Stockwell, and number 16, Avery Cody did a good job in the secondary, not abandoning their man or their coverage responsibilities. There was traffic back there, even with the quarterback scrambling and working back towards the line of scrimmage. But nevertheless, it is a turnover on downs, and the Saints are getting the ball back on the right hash at the 35-yard line.
Let's put together a nice drive here and see what we can do.
Yeah, Peyton Ellis comes in motion. He sets behind his quarterback. We need to get the ball to Peyton, I think.
Do we go 2 guys in motion?
The official looks like he's counting players there. Illegal participation by the Abes, but that is, if they have 12 on the field, the play should stand.
yeah.
They should have run the play, and then the penalty is thrown afterwards.
We'd like the opportunity to decline it.
Yes, absolutely.
It's early in the season for the referees as well.
It is. That's true. That's correct.
And it's one of those things where once you blow it,
what are you going to do at that point?
you can't put that toothpaste back in the tube.
All right, you got trips here at the bottom. We have Peyton Ellis coming in motion. He's set next to the quarterback on the left. We have a give. Oh, Ben Farkas pulls the ball out. He presses up to the edge there, and he keeps the ball, and he has got 5. He's got 10, 15. Still on his feet at the Good 45-yard
run there by
line. Yep, good decision. Avery Cody was coming around he was the pitch man. He had good pitch relationship, but they took him away. Ben Farkas kept the ball, showed off his wheels and his toughness, and he's got a first down. It's about a 20-yard gain. He's just so strong. One guy has a hard time getting him down.
I'd like to see us.
All right, we have Jacob Luther is good to give around the right side, and he is ushered out of bounds. Looks like about a 4-yard gain or so.
I'd like to see us maybe get the ball to Braden here one time on this drive. He hasn't touched the ball yet today, and he had a great week in week 1, and I'd like to see us get him involved here because we scored too much more. We probably won't see him out on the field too much more.
Yeah, he has. He's only had the one target thus far. So you have Jack Wiegand, coming in motion. He sets. Now we have 3 to the bottom. You have Schulk, Cody, and Wiegand.
And you got that one-on-one on Braden up here on that top side. See if we can take advantage of it.
Ben Farkas with the fake.
There he is.
And he's going for Braden Schulk, and he is open. The ball's underthrown a little bit, but he still makes the catch at the 3 and falls backwards into the end zone for a Saint touchdown. Braden, it is Farkas to Schulk, and you better get used to that, Mac.
Great adjustment there by Braden. Came back to get the ball and got it at the high point and got himself into the end zone.
Yeah, they turned him loose a little bit, and he's our deep ball threat. You think you want to keep an eye on him, but nevertheless, it works out. Good pass, good catch, and he gets into the end zone. And there's an Abes player down in the goal line. He's moving around, so that's a good sign. It could be a wind knocked out situation, but we're gonna tend to him. Doesn't look too serious, and he's up. Good for that man.
Yeah, they really can't afford to lose many more guys up there.
Yeah, and that's Brandon Frederick, the player that was shaken up a little bit. He's a junior.
Let's see if we can get Connor to kick one here.
Yeah, Connor's probably like, all I've done is make everything you've asked me to kick. Stop taking it away. Let me put the foot to it. Oop, and we're going to get it again.
Let's see.
And he had neutral zone infraction with contact by the Abes again. So it's going to be half the distance, and it looks like Coach Key just declined the penalty. And
Neutral zone infraction, only half the distance to the goal line.
no, he's gonna just take it for half the distance. But Coach Ski's not into running it up at this point. We're up 36.
Let's get Connor another. And not only Connor, the snap, the hold.
Connor went up, and it's good.
And it's good again.
It is with authority. That ball, that's a 35, 40-yard field goal.
That was his best kick of the. Maybe even all year. I mean, that was a definite. Got into that one a little bit. And you like to see him gain confidence. As we go through the year, we're going to need him probably to hit one at some point.
At some point, yeah, and he's got to be loaded with it. He has done just everything they have asked him for kicking extra points. That was an area that he struggled with last year, but confidence goes a long way. Happy for Gunner. He's another one of those seniors. Spent 2 years on the varsity. Looking for some success. Happy to see him getting it.
I'll tell you what, man, Connor. Obviously, I've got to spend some time with Connor. Connor's a great kid. He's a hard worker. He's a hard, brings his lunch pail and a hard hat to work every day, and didn't always get a ton of court time in basketball or football as a junior, but just did what he needed to do. Worked hard, and now he's being rewarded here with a lot of playing time and doing a great job with it.
Yeah, he's had a couple minor knee injuries that have nagged him for a couple of sports. Good to see him back and healthy and contributing and doing a great job.
I tell people, during basketball season, he guarded Braylon Franz every day in practice, and I don't know if anybody guarded him any better all year than what Connor would do every single day.
Ball's on the ground. Is picked up by he breaks the first line of contain, and Apes player is loose here. And
that's your guy, too.
Yep.
Jim, number one.
He can run. That's right. The Saints got to have him hemmed in here, but he's still wiggling around. And the ball is fumbled, and it's fumbled out of bounds. So
Zach Thuston ran him down there finally.
Zach Thuston did not quit. The ball was initially caught at about the 22-yard line. He fumbled it, picked it up. And
I'll tell you what, you've seen a lot of football, but doesn't it seem a lot of times when a guy drops the ball and picks it up cleanly, a lot of times it sets up the blocks or something, and it seems like you'll get good returns out of that.
You're looking at the replay here, and we got guys that are overrunning the play, and the backside pursuit guys are not squeezing down their zones. maybe avoiding some blocks a little bit, but that's going to get cleaned up. The Saints gave up a big return against Richmond, too, so that's an area of concern, especially going to the Marine City game.
Yeah,
with their starburst.
I guess I'll keep my comments to myself on that.
Probably a smart move. So the Lincoln Abes, they are in business. They are down, looks like at about the 12-yard line.
Again, as far as improvement and things to build on, it's kind of nice for our defense to be put in this position and kind of see how we respond and bounce back and what we can do here with our backs against the wall.
All right, so the Abes, they have 2-by-2 here. There's a pass. The quarterback's looking left, and it's taken away. He pulls it down, and he is going to be sacked.
72
with first
Roberts,
contact.
I believe.
72, that's Evan Roberts with first contact.
Yeah, 22 was in on that as well. We have Max Hunger.
Yeah, number 50 was around it as well. That's Stevie Neiman.
Not to mention the coverage by Peyton Ellis on the top, which gave that line extra time to get in there. Both Peyton and then Case Van Single took away the slant route, and they did a great job. I mean, you see on the replay there, the corners and linebackers stayed in their zones, communicated, picked up the combo route, and gave our defensive line time to get the pressure in.
Yeah, that's Coach Tapman making adjustments there on the sidelines and then having it translate out on the field with the players. I mean, that's what it's all about. So it's after the sack, it's going to be second and looks like about 17 here. Again, 2-by-2 with the back to the left of the quarterback. Well, we got a whistle again. That's going to be delay game. That's from the back judge. He keeps the clock. He's the back official, so the quarterback can look up and see him, and he is counting that down. So the quarterback's got to be aware of that.
And again, those penalties just they've been a big component to why Lincoln has not been able to move the football.
Yeah, and Coach Alexander over on the Lincoln sideline, I'm going to bet he is going to address that at halftime. He's like, we're better than that. That's just mental errors. All right, so now you have 2nd and 21 after the penalty. There's a snap. Quarterback, he is looking left. Now he's looking middle. Now he's running. Now he's running around. And the ball is up in the air again. And it is it picked off over there? Yes, it is. It is picked off. Looks like is picked off.
That's Peyton Ellis.
Yep, great coverage in the Saints secondary. Let's look at
another nice job there, Wyatt. Peyton passed the guy off to Wyatt. Peyton reads the ball, goes back, and makes a very nice athletic play on the ball.
I got to give something. Peyton made the play, but there was an assist. Wyatt Dustin was baiting him to throw that ball into the end zone, just waiting for the pick. He tried, didn't get enough on it, and led the interception. Great hands by Peyton Ellis. Not the easiest interception in the world either.
Now we got our offense backed up against the end zone here. Let's see if we can put together, where they got spotted at the 4 there, 96-yard drive.
This is an opportunity. Coach Ski, he comes from the college ranks. They talk about things like 4-minute offense and stuff like that. This is a good time to do it.
That was awesome.
Looks like Lincoln took that timeout. I believe that's their third timeout, so they're going to be out of them. According to the scoreboard, it's also the third timeout. Let's see what we got going. You're backed up here. Let's see how aggressive they are on first down. Saints are huddling. I don't think he'd probably change his play here. Coach Ski, he calls all the plays from the sidelines. He signals it in, or one of the assistants signals it in. There's 3 different guys signaling. They rotate that. And
I was hoping he's going to have the signs.
Yeah, the
big poster boards.
Yes, he doesn't quite do that. But he comes from Ferris State.
I'm pretty sure they do it there. Yeah,
yep.
They do the. So let's see if we put together a 96-yard drive here.
All right, so you have Farkas in the gun.
Sullivan's got a lot of room to operate down here on the bottom.
Looks like Jack Wiegand's coming in motion here, and he sets to the bottom, and it looks like it's going to be a straight give here. We're looking to get out of the shadow of our goalpost, and not much there.
No, the defensive line stood strong there for Lincoln. Number 11, is that?
Yeah, it looks like number 11. Yeah, that was Ellis on the carry. Not much. I mean, he got 1.5 yards or so, but it's going to be 2nd and 8.5, 9 yards, but it's a long one. Caden Lohr, our left tackle there. He had a nice block, but the ball was more in the middle there. And it's again. This is going to be a Farkas keeper, and he's
There
loose.
goes Ben.
He's up the middle. He's
First
got
down.
5'10", and he looks like he got about 17 yards there, up to about the 23-yard line. That takes it. And the Saints are going. They're sprinting right to the line. They are not waiting, and the official lines
it looks like we got young Cameron Lohr out there, fifth quarter JV guy.
All right, Farkas again with the keep, and he wiggles up the middle, and he looks like he gets about 4 yards. You know, and there's another after the play push by an Abe player. The officials are going to sort it out here, but it looked like it was. This is going to be on the Abes again. It's going to be another personal foul, or at least an unsportsmanlike conduct. Avery Cody just came off the field here. He's standing next to the coach, talking to him. No doubt, as a receiver, saying, I'm open, as they all do.
As a receiver, we're always open.
Every time. You know, this might be an opportunity to kind of work some other players. Jack Wiegand, maybe get him. He had the one touch, but didn't work out. He got hit pretty hard, but Jack's another 3-year varsity player, and he's hungry for some success this year.
Well, you gotta think that this might be one of the last series that you're going to see a lot of the,
Yep.
probably one of the last ones for Ben, and as long as the defense keeps doing their job. And we've had a lot of different guys get in the end zone, though. I mean,
Yeah.
Ben Farkas has scored. Avery had the pick 6. Got the ball to Braden Schulk one time. Wiegand caught the one on the swing, and then Jacob Luther got in the quick one there.
All right, Saints are 3-1, and it is a swing pass to Peyton
There's
Ellis
Peyton
out here to the
again.
side. He's at the 40. He's
Nice
at the 45.
job by Aiden.
Okay.
We got another
Got
flag.
another flag.
Hopefully that wasn't us.
But Peyton Ellis with the catch, and he scampers out for about a 10 or 12-yard gain before being tackled. Well, and we're going to sort this out again here. Hopefully the game doesn't get away and get a little chippy here. Officials are huddling. Meeting of the minds here in the middle of the field to see how we're going to sort this out. Here's the call.
Block in
Block
the back. It was one of those like we talked about on the Lincoln Drive. That was 20 yards away from the play.
And they didn't give a number, so we'll just say it's on the Saints and save the player. But they are marching it off. It is still first down for the Saints. So it's be 1st and 14 here.
That would be first down and 13.
Farkas and the rest of the team, and it's not just Farkas that takes the play call either from one of the coaches. They're all looking over. They got Jacob Luther in the backfield, offset to Farkas' right. Farkas takes a snap, and he gives it to Luther around the edge. And Luther's to the 40, to the
Nice
45.
run.
Nice. Good Soller, and he gets out of bounds. Nice play by Jacob Luther. It's like he got about 11 yards on that play.
That's a big play on a 1st and 14 to get us into a second and shorter distance here. What I guess a 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3, and the clock is stopped. All right, the Saints are getting their signals here. There's a whole bunch of coaches flapping their arms. I know one of them's hot. The others are not. They got the signal, and they're getting lined up and ready to go here. Jack Wiegand goes in motion from left to right. Farkas waits for him to set, takes a snap, and Farkas is looking to throw. Oh, he has immediate pressure. He scrambles out to his right.
Nice job.
The ball is away and delivered. Who is that player?
That's Aiden Sullivan up on the
Aiden
top.
Sullivan's first catch of the year for a Saints first down. Nice, good job by Aiden Sullivan. Nice catch out there, young man. Didn't lose his discipline when Farkas scrambled, kind of sat down. Ben threw the ball in a nice area so he could protect himself, get down, and Saints are back at it on first down. Looks like here, Ben Farkas keeps it. He pulls it, and he's up the middle. He's got 5, and he is tackled by pretty much the Abes secondary there. Number 0 is hunting around down there. That's Trayvon Smith. And number 11 was in on the tackle, looks like Kamari Johnson. But nevertheless, it is 2nd and 5 for the Saints. The Saints never actually do a traditional huddle. They just kind of muddle, and then they get to the line there.
See if we
Yep.
dial up here. It's been a nice drive so far.
Yep.
See if we can punch her
Farkas
in.
takes a snap. He's looking to go deep here. He's got
Peyton
Peyton Ellis
open.
wide open. That's a bust, and he catches it to 10-5. Touchdown, Saints. Yeah, that was a coverage bust, and
You watch Peyton come out of the backfield here. He's
right up the seam. Yup.
linebacker there just passed him off and to nobody.
And he also did have Jack Wiegand breaking open, wide open, so he could have picked whoever he wanted to dump that ball off. But Peyton's got those nice, sure hands, and he'll never catch an easier touchdown. All right, so the score is now 43-6. Saints. Connor Gunn, nice.
There.
Splits it.
That
Oh,
is
he
your
missed it. He missed it. He didn't attack the ball as hard as he normally does and pushed it to the right.
almost looked like I thought there was a whistle that I didn't hear, and then
I thought he left a little early, but nevertheless, lots to coach. Even up 43-6, there are things that the Saints need to be coached on, and I'm sure it gives them something to do at halftime.
great 96-yard drive there.
Yep.
We got the ball about 4 minutes to go, right? So 2 minutes.
Yeah, you had several different players touch the ball. Aiden Sullivan touched the ball. Jacob Luther touched the ball. Peyton Ellis touched the ball. Ben Farkas with a couple of runs. Good, diverse drive. Everyone's going to have to contribute down the line.
It makes an offense is so much more difficult to guard when you're multidimensional like that.
Without a doubt. If you're just giving it to one horse, you can just focus in on them. But our kickoff coverage team has been a source of frustration for the coaching staff, I bet.
Well, the nice thing is with us scoring this much, we're getting a lot of work on it.
That is true, and everybody is getting to work out here. Let's see if Max tries to kick it deep or if he just tries to punch it over the front line here. Max Hunger is going to put the foot to it here. And, he's going. He's going to kick it to the middle, and it is on the ground. But that happened last time, and it is number 0 again. And the Saints look like they got him covered up there. Aiden Sullivan. He's having an out-of-body experience. Got the catch, got the tackle. Nothing on the return. Outstanding.
And good for him. And that's a guy didn't get a lot of field time last year, but paid his dues and put the work in the summertime. He's caught a pass, had some good blocks on as a receiver, and then nice job on the coverage unit.
That's right, and we got 2 minutes to go here, and I'm sure you might see us play a little 2-minute defense here.
Yeah, another opportunity to work on stuff. 2-minute defense against a team that's going to be throwing the football.
Going to be throwing it. Good chance. The secondary guys last week against Richmond, they ran the ball a lot, so the coverage wasn't necessarily asked to do much. But tonight's a different story.
Timeout.
I'm pretty sure they don't have any timeouts left.
If they called it, that's going to be, I believe that's going to be a legal procedure penalty.
They are out of timeouts.
I wonder if it's just going to be a mercy timeout. I'm sure Coach Ski knows, but he's not going to say it. The official is looking at his card, so he is marking it.
Maybe if we give them one timeout this week, we can carry an extra one over to next week.
That would be nice if we could just say, we're being generous this week, so pay us back next week. Yeah, the officials are huddling. I'm pretty sure this is going to be but nevertheless, the Abes are essentially getting a timeout. They are not keeping them from going to talk to their staff. They may lose 5 yards, but they are getting a timeout out of this.
And, these are there's a couple of veteran officials out there. I know they got a lot of newer guys, which is great to see, But there's a couple guys out there that I've seen do football and basketball games in the past. So there's some veteran guys helping the newer guys learn, and that's what this is a good experience.
And if it was 14-13, I pretty much I bet you see Coach Ski
you would
be
not have seen
sprinting up and down the sideline.
Same reaction on our sideline.
All right, but the Abes are putting the ball into play at the 25-yard line here. At their own 25, 2-by-2 formation. There's a snap. Quarterback, he is scrambling immediately. There was pressure immediately. The Saints stay home. And he threw it out of bounds. Hopefully it was a lateral.
He was close to that line of scrimmage, too.
If it's a forward pass, he was past the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be an illegal forward pass. I don't know if we're going to get a replay on that. Okay, so apparently it was a backwards pass as he tossed it out of bounds there, which brings up a a 2nd and 8 here. Let's see what the Abes elect to do here. Again, 2-by-2. Elijah Naylor is close to being offsides here. Takes the drop, and there's that short drop again. And then the Saints rally up.
Nice
But
job
it's
there by the receiver.
It's a nice stop and catch again. There's Trayvon Smith. Nice catch, and he has to be ushered out of bounds. Gets as much as he can. That's an Abes first down. Their short passing game has worked for the most part. I think St. Clair's defense is saying, okay, do that 7 times in a row and get to the end zone.
And I believe they are out of timeouts now.
I believe they're officially out of timeouts now. Yes. Clock is stopped because the player did get out of bounds. And I'm sure right now those safeties and corners are to keep everything in front of you.
Yep. Got the Thustons down here on the near side. And that's Avery, Peyton up on the top.
Yep, we got 2 seniors at the top. Oop, okay, and we got the pass quarterback. He is looking, and he is under pressure. Number 64 is after him.
And he came back and got him. And we got to lose football.
We got a fumble.
We got to pick up by a lineman.
We got to pick up number 64 with the initial pressure, Ryan Edgman. And let's see who has it. It is number 75 with the recovery. That's Elijah Naylor, and the Saints are back in business. It looks at about the 11-yard line. At the Abes 11-yard line. So the offense comes out. You got 50 seconds and 3 timeouts with an offense that really hasn't been stopped yet this game. They had one punt.
One drive where we...
Yep. That was a penalty drive. All right, so the Saints are in business down here. Looks like you have Peyton and you have Ben. Okay.
Peyton on the carry.
Peyton on the carry around the right side. Oh, there's a flag out there. I'm afraid that probably coming back. That's going to be a hold on Braden Schultz.
Oh, we got a little extracurriculars going here.
See what's going on down there. It is definitely getting chippy. See who's down there at the bottom. Oh, that is number 54 at the bottom for the Saints. That is Caden Lohr. Didn't quite catch what started it, but we're going to find out. You're hugging number 5 for Lincoln. That's Hanif Young Jr. Usually when a coach comes out and he starts hugging them, that's where he's going to start coaching them, that he got maybe a little hot under the collar.
Well, it looked like they did eject one player throughout that, too.
They did, okay.
I thought I saw a guy give the old...
So you're going to get here, I think, a hold or a block in the back by Braden Schultz at the wide receiver position. But then there's
how do you
a
sort
lot
out
that
the rest?
happened after that. Yeah, right. This is going to be a confab here. This is going to be wild. It gives us a chance to mention Jets Pizza again. Jets Pizza, one of the sponsors of our broadcast tonight here in St. Clair. So hey, if you just don't feel like having dinner, Jets will take care of it for you.
Yeah, you see Coach Tapman here, turn around telling the guys on the sideline, just calm down.
Yeah.
Like nothing worse than not being able to play next week.
Yep. Yes. That's a good point.
Lincoln's lost 2 guys now. It looks like and hopefully we're not going to lose one here. The refs are getting together and hopefully we are. Cooler heads will prevail here. We'll keep our cool. Nobody goes in those situations meaning to get thrown out, but you got to just keep your cool and be able to live to fight another day.
Yeah, these officials.
Figuratively.
I do. Yes, yes. These officials, I don't envy this job by sorting this out. Because you're going to walk 10 off for the block in the back, and then you got to do the personal foul, and there might be more than one personal foul.
And I'll tell you what, both coaching staffs did a good job of separating it as quickly as they could and making sure that it didn't end more. It didn't get more than it could have there.
Yeah, you're right. I got to give credit to Coach Darius Alexander for Lincoln. He was out there. Him and his staff were out there, and they were not going to let it turn into
the refs
melee.
Did a good job here getting everybody together. Let's get everybody on the same page and figure out how we can finish this football game without losing any more guys for next week.
Well, and it looks like the head coaches have been called out on the field by the officials here, saying, the officials, we got to get these guys under control here. We're not going to let this get any worse. Sportsmanship. And there's 2 players for Lincoln leaving the field off in the end zone area. They may just be getting a head start at halftime.
There's 3 of them over there.
There's 3 of them over there? Oh, yes. There's a player with a hoodie on.
No, there's a guy way out by the fence.
Oh. Yeah, the official is animated with this. He's saying this is enough.
He's a veteran guy. He's been around football, and we've had him in basketball as well. He's been out there, so he's doing a good job here, corralling everything like he can.
I just want the boys. I know the score is out of hand, and so is the game essentially. But at the same time, there's things for both sides can work on. Lincoln they can work on their execution here in the second half. The Saints are gonna same for the Saints. Both players. Okay, so we had a block in the back. The Saints did, but then the Abes had 2 players on sportsmanlike conduct, and both players are ejected. That's 3 for the game for the
And like we talked about at the beginning, they didn't have a lot of depth over there to start.
Yeah. And hopefully that conversation with the officials and the 2 head coaches just say, like, look, fellas, let's just play football, okay? Let's just play. Okay, it is what it is at this point. Be interested to see who Coach Ski sends out. Coach Zalkowski sends out in the second half. How many of the starters start the second half? Maybe.
I don't want to speak for him, but if this was me, it would not be very many of them.
But you know what it's like. You've been on both ends of it, I'm sure, in your coaching career. How are you going to handle it?
Typically, obviously the game I do is a little different. I usually send my guys out there for one quick rotation in basketball and get them out there and get them warmed up, get them loose, and then let the other guys get some minutes. So we'll see if maybe he'll do something similar, and I would say that'd be fair.
All right, Farkas takes a snap. This looks like it's going to be a simple give to Peyton Ellis. He is down to the 1. Looks like he is in there. We don't see a signal yet. Nope.
No, they're going to call him down at the 1 here.
They're calling him down 1. The clock is running at 35 seconds to go. Ellis with a good, strong run. Great surge again.
Let's just see if Ben just goes straight forward here.
I'm going to bet there's not going to be a lot of frills to this play.
Oh.
Uh-oh. So while I got a couple seconds here after the penalty, I want to recognize 5 gentlemen who are making this thing go on offense. And no, it is not the skinny guys. It is number 55, Larry. Number 55, Larry Warziniak at left tackle. Number 52, Nick Reed at left guard. Number 76, Cameron Lohr at center. Number 56, David Alley. Number 54, Caden Lohr. Doing the dirty work on the offensive line, and it is a touchdown.
And actually, they've subbed in one of the younger Lohr twins. Cameron's been playing this whole drive too.
That's great to see depth. All right, Connor Gunn in for the extra point.
See if we can get it back. Get another streak
going.
That's
more like
That's a good one.
That's a good.
Much better approach. I think you mentioned that last time. It looked like he had a different approach that for last time.
Yeah, he slammed that one through. That was a no-doubter. All right, so with 19 seconds left to go in the first half here, it's the Saints 50 and the Abes 6, which means going to be a running clock here in the second half. But we still have 19 seconds here. And Coach Ski preaches whistle to whistle.
And this is one where if you're Coach Ski, you got to play smart these 19 seconds. Lincoln's literally got nothing to lose here. They're already frustrated with what's happened. We've just got to keep our cool here in this last 19 seconds to get to the locker room.
All right, and so there's whistles all over the place.
We got a sideline here. One of the guys who've been ejected is.
Yeah, they're young, they're frustrated. This isn't fun, but at the same time, don't make it worse. I hope that young man gets himself under control over there. Coach is on it, though. Coach is talking to him. They're sending the kickoff teams off the field. Don't know what's going on here. This is a new one. The officials are dealing with something up there. And they're bringing the tee, and Max is bringing the tee with them. I don't know if it's just a matter of course But been around the game a long time. First time I've seen this. The officials, I think, are doing some sideline control here.
I've seen this one other time, and the game was called.
You know, for us old guys that played a long time ago who'd love nothing more than to play a game with younger knees, you know, don't waste it. You still have a half a football to play, and that's what a lot of people would love to be able to do. Don't blow it. Okay, so looks like the Saints are still there.
It looks to me like Lincoln's packing up over there.
They're packing up.
And they can't be taking time out. They're out of those.
The officials are having another huddle.
We got one Lincoln guy running out on the field.
And he's going to need 10 more, otherwise he's going to have a
Here
rough
comes
day.
a couple more.
Let's say he's going to try and do it by himself. That's going to be a rough. He's going to have a rough go of it.
I think maybe they were trying to get the guys who've been ejected away from the bench area.
There might have been some chirping from the guys that were no longer eligible to play. And
I see it looks like they're leaving. Looks like one of the assistant coaches or someone is escorting them out there. And
you're right, Matt. He's assistant coach is saying, "All right, fellas, our night's done. Don't ruin it for the rest of the guys who are still competing." You know, and St. Clair's got to be disciplined too. Don't play into it. You just do what you do. Do your technique. Stay tight. But I will say for Lincoln Abes, there will be brighter days. You know, you still have 7 games yet this season. You haven't gotten into your league play in the MAC Bronze, so you will have brighter days. Coach Zelkowski is out. He's talking with the officials. Still don't know what the delay is. We saw the assistant coach take the ejected players back to the bus.
I don't see anybody rushing.
Yeah, okay, so
there's a whistle.
There's a ready play whistle, okay.
So Lincoln was essentially given their 5th timeout of the half.
You know, I'll be magnanimous. Take as many as you want, fellas, at this stage. Yeah. You know, the Lincoln coaches, they're doing their best. They're really trying. And they're frustrated.
And honestly, they've shown bright spots on some drives. And
yes.
Penalties have been a rough thing for them.
They've got a couple players. They've tackled fairly well on defense, particularly, you know, with our speedy receivers running around. So, but hey, we're back to playing football. Max Hunger with the kick.
Nice kick.
Nice end over end kick down to about the 17-yard line. Okay, he's hunting around again, and he is loose. That's number 9 for the Abes. That's Brandon Frederick.
Another penalty.
And another penalty. Come on, fellas.
Get out of there.
I mean, that was a good little return.
And they got a guy flying in there at the end.
All right.
Get out of there.
There's number 36 out there for the Saints, trying to get the Saints player. That's Kanan Casada, trying to get the Saints players out of there. Just like, look, just saying that's not our problem. That's somebody else's problem. Let's just head to our sideline. I wouldn't be surprised if we just call it the half here.
I actually thought they might have done that. We're going to before the kick. Let everybody regroup and try to come out and have a well-played second half.
Yeah,
Ben's doing a good job going through the sidelines there, make sure everybody stays engaged, stays focused. And, there's a task at hand.
Yep. You know, knowing this staff, though, you see it all. Everyone's going to play tonight. So.
Oh yeah.
But they're not gonna let you just be undisciplined. They're gonna expect them to perform as they've been coached. Nothing sloppy out there.
You've been around football a long time, and This might be the most personal fouls I've ever seen in a game.
This is a new one. That's right. And I've seen games get chippy before, but not virtually every snap.
I'll tell you something that in this is a good sign for us is not very often do you see a play with multiple personal fouls and not on both teams.
Yes, usually they're offset.
Usually the other team gets wrapped up into it too.
Yep.
But our kids did a good job of fighting the urge to do that, staying disciplined.
I don't know what officials make nowadays, like 4 per game, but these officials have earned it. There's no doubt.
They're not getting paid by the hour either.
No, they're not. Yeah, it's been a pretty long first half, particularly the last 3-4 minutes.
The second quarter was moving at a much better pace than the first there until this personal foul flurry happened.
I got to give a little credit to number 66, the center for the Abes. Terrence McNeil-Jones. His snaps have been really good so far this half, and the Abes just want to get out of here. Just want to call it a half.
Yeah, I think that's best for them. You know, see if they can regroup and battle back here in the second half, and at least just like you said, get themselves some momentum heading into Mac Brown's play next week.
Yep. Okay.
Thank God.
AAA is excited to introduce the Huffmaster Insurance Agency right here in St. Clair. Whether it's home, auto, or life insurance, Huffmaster Insurance Agency has you covered. Your one-stop shop for protecting what matters most. Conveniently located across from Pine Shores Golf Course at 1015 7th Street, St. Clair. Stop by or call us at 810-637-1200. And remember, go Mariners and go Saints. Huffmaster Insurance Agency. 810-637-1200.
LaFontaine, Michigan's ultimate Ford dealer. Shop from over 1,600 vehicles from 5 Michigan locations, offering on-the-spot mobile service. And buy 3 tires, get 1 free every day. Start shopping now at LaFontaineFordLincoln.com.
Well, they've got drink specials every day. Rooms upstairs if you want to stay. If you love music, hear it play at the good old Murphy Inn. At the good old Murphy Inn.
Looking for a great spot to enjoy lunch or dinner with fantastic daily food and happy hour specials? Look no further than the Murphy Inn in St. Clair. This is Paul, owner of the Murphy Inn. Our charming Irish pub features different food and drink specials every day of the week, plus live entertainment every Wednesday through Saturday. The inn even offers 7 unique hotel rooms complete with modern amenities, perfect for overnight stays or a weekend getaway.
There ain't no doubt we're going out to the good old Murphy Inn. To the good old Murphy Inn.
We'll share parables, allegories, fables, and cautionary tales that give us glimpses into the ways of thinking about how we live. Our show this year provides some examples in song form. The Marching Saints have honored our band parents, but we also wanted to recognize the senior members of the band who are beginning their final season of marching with the Marching Saints. These students have put in countless hours in the past 7 years as they learned from beginning band to the pinnacle of their musical careers in high school. They show a dedication to an art and an organization that is amazing. The 23 members of the class of 2025 are Maya Bacon, Claire Bacon, Nick Burke, David Castillo, Jocelyn Forsythe, Key Hinojosa, Violet Hurst, Kaylin Hutton, Olivia Jones, Sienna Lentz, Ella McDonald, Kylie McHugh, Annabelle Measle, Tessa Meredith, Ian Newton, Abigail Payne, Alyssa Schaefer, Elizabeth Simons, Abigail Sinicola, Maya Scully, Elaine Stampless, and Maria Sterin. Congratulations to the class of 2025. Drum majors, is the band ready? Prepare to be amplified as we start our journey through the power of music with an opener that dives into the deep end of the raw energy and exhilaration of the human spirit that is unleashed when we listen to music. A song that reminds us why music is more than just notes. It's a force that ignites our souls and makes us feel truly alive. Get ready to be amplified as your marching saints present Mooney Suzuki's Alive and Amplified. Our next selection is a classic rock anthem that's been inspiring generations. Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi is a song that honors the resilience of the human spirit, hope, and the transformative power of love. Feel the energy of the music as it carries you through a journey of perseverance, dreams, and unwavering belief in a brighter tomorrow. Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Saints. We will be back next week as we are joined on the field by the Merida Marching Band for our annual district rivalry game. The Marching Saints would also like to invite everyone out to our annual Lights Out performance here at East China Stadium on October 2nd at 8:15 p.m. The 2024 Marching Saints are under the direction of Micah Holtz, ably assisted by Scott Fryer, drill by Mark Winmeyer, wind instruction by David Sanchez, percussion instruction by Jasmine Bryce and Travis Mitchell. Drum majors are Violet Hurst, Keanna Hoza, Tessa Meredith, and Elizabeth Simons. And this is Mike Schaefer speaking for the Marching Saints. Congratulations to all the bands performing this evening. Thank you to all the supportive band families and fans out there as well. Ladies and gentlemen, the Marching Saints of St. Clair High School.
All right, welcome back to the second half here between the Abes from Warren Lincoln and the Saints of St. Clair. Just getting ready to kick off. The Saints won the toss and deferred, so they're going to be receiving the ball here in the second half. And before we get that, just want to say don't forget about Jets Pizza. If you don't feel like eating dinner or you just want the best pizza in town, head on up to Jets St. Clair, talk to Kevin Kerbrat, and tell him Jim Cody sent you.
It's 44-6.
He's a friend of mine. He'll know. Also that Matt Distelrath sent you. All right, the officials are getting where they need to be. The officials have to get lined up too for this, not just the teams. Looks like for the Abes it'll be number 10 kicking it off, Dwayne Arrington. So there are quite a few substitutions out there, even on the special teams, and we'll see who comes out for the Saints starting the second half. If the offense gets a series, but I would highly doubt it. I would assume that
judging by this special teams alignment, I'm guessing we're going to see Wyatt Thuston taking the snaps here.
And that's good too. Oh, good job, good catch. The ball was low and on the ground, and let's see who got that. That was a great pickup. That ball had some heat on it. That was number 12 for the Saints. Caught a real hot one. That's Wyatt Thuston again. Boy, he has had a whale of a game. He has been kind of everywhere.
It looks like Ben stayed on the sidelines here.
Yeah, Ben is on the sidelines. These are all new numbers that are out there.
We got Graham Parlarge here wide to the near side.
Got Graham down here. Who else you see out there, Matt? We got You got number 12 here taking the direct snap, and he's down the sidelines. He's got 5'10",
nice
almost
job,
20
Wyatt
yards.
Thuston
Wyatt Thuston. There's that man again.
Jackson Kemp was also out there on the wide side.
Kemp is there.
26.
Tyrus Starr is in. I saw his number flash out there, number 1. So it is the Saints' first down with the ball at the Abe 39-yard line.
Alex Pelk, I believe, is one of the receivers. I think that's him coming in motion here.
Okay, we got Alex Pelk coming. Oh, the ball is on the ground. The ball is fumbled. And it's going to be a ball. Let's get a number there for that. Yeah, it looks like number 52 for the Abes, who recovered the fumble. Keonta Pettis. So the Abes are going to get the ball at the Abe 45-yard line, middle of the field.
Looks like we also got some new guys out here on defense.
Yep, there's a whole slew of guys that are brand new out there on defense also. That's good. Those kids be playing time too.
Looks like we got David Rushing here as a corner on this side. Andrew Scholk as a safety on the near side here. Let's see if we get the new linebackers.
All right, so the Abes are in 2-by-2 formation at the 44-yard line. Here's a snap out of gun number 7. He's looking right, and he's going right. He's going deep, and he's got a man. Ball was a touch underthrown, but we're going to get a penalty on the Saints here. We're going to get a pass interference there. He was open, and the defender, number 4, Aiden Sullivan, was kind of catching up ground as the ball fluttered in the air and ran into them. So this is going to be a penalty. We are under a running clock here due to the score. The only time it stops are on penalties, change of possessions, injuries, things of that nature.
Pass interference on the Saints.
Well, that's going to be a 15-yard penalty. It is not a spot foul in high school. Okay, so yeah, the Saints, a lot of these guys who put in work during the week, who are backups, are going to probably play the whole half. So Abes take the snap. He slings it to number 6. That's Brandon Kiles. And who do we have on a tackle there? Number
85.
85.
That's Andrew Schulk.
Andrew Schulk getting his name in the stat column there for making a nice tackle. Good sure tackle. But coaches at St. Clair, they don't put up with anything. They're going to expect these backups to perform, or at least be disciplined and do their jobs. All right, so Abe, quarterback number 7. He's a gritty kid, that number 7. He's looking right. He's scrambling right now. The edge is we have a blown coverage down the sideline, but he threw it out of bounds. Oh, there was a blown coverage. That'll be something to coach, but he was open at looks like about the 8-yard line, but the ball was thrown out of bounds. Ball was intended for number 8, Jay-Sean Lewis, for the Abes.
Injured Saint coming out here.
Got an injured. Oh, that looks stingerish there.
Yeah.
Yeah, was that number 85?
Yeah, sure was.
Andrew Schulk is kind of dragging his shoulder, but looks like he got a stinger on that. Anyone who's ever had one, those are not fun.
So Aiden Sullivan went in for him there.
Aiden Sullivan replaces Andrew Schulk. And the Abes come over the ball here at the 32-yard line. They got 3 by 2 here. The Abes have too many players in the backfield, but here's the snap. Looking right, throwing right. Number 3 catches the ball. He wiggles through. Saints are kind of flopping, and it is a touchdown for the Abes. Number 3 gets in the end zone. Nice short pass. Juwan Jones gets in the end zone for the Abes, and it is 50-12 now.
If you watch the replay here, it looks like we were in the correct spots. We just didn't finish the plays with tackles.
Abes are missing a player here.
Getting that guy a little extra rest.
They had too many in the backfield, but at 50-6, I don't think anybody's going to put up a stink about that. So the 2-point conversion, number 7, he hands it off to number 3, and the end gets caved in, and number 3 for the Abes, Juwan Jones walks into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, making the score 50-14. Well, that was an efficient drive for the Abes. Hey, they haven't quit fighting. Good for them, It'd be easy just to kind of cave in and not try, but they are not giving up.
At the end of the half, it looked like they were getting close to possibly doing that, and here they bounce back with a force a fumble and recover a fumble, and then go down with a nice drive.
Now, I know St. Clair doesn't huddle on offense, but I'm wondering if we don't do everything short of a huddle. Of course, Coach Zalkowski last week had the opportunity to huddle as they were kind of salting the game away at Richmond, and he kept pedal to the metal.
Well, and then 2 of these young kids, you want them to learn, the guys who are the backup roles, gain experience by doing what we do.
That's true, yep, because, long season, things happen. They may have to be thrust into that position. All right, the Abes put the foot to the ball from 45. Decent kick. Okay, the ball is caught over there by number 22,
Max Hunger.
Max Hunger. He can do a lot of things. He caught about the 35, kind of wiggled and powered his way up to about the 40, and that's where the Saints will scrimmage on the left hash.
And it looks like we're going to see Thuston again.
Yep. And Wyatt, he's a pretty capable backup, and it's a long season. He needs to be ready to go.
He had a great run on that first drive.
He did.
We just had a little miscommunication on the mesh point on the second play there, but we'll see what we get going here rest of the half.
All right, so the Saints have the ball at the 40-yard line. Still kind of getting organized. Number 72 is coming on late. That is Evan Roberts.
Yeah, he's had some.
Normally plays on defense.
Yeah, so we're going to see him on offense here.
All right, we got a snap here. Again, we have
There goes
Dustin, number 12. He's going to keep it, and he's going to go around the left side for about 7 yards. Tackled at about the 47-yard line. Good, solid first down run. Nobody's going to complain about that. We can tell our kids if you got to go out of bounds, that's fine. The clock runs.
Jackson Kemp checking in here.
Jackson Kemp, one of the JV kids playing up in the 5th quarter. He's got a bright future ahead of him. He'll be counted on for a lot next year. All right, and our running back right now is Tyrus Starr. He's to Thuston's right. Got number 26 in motion.
There comes Kemp.
That is Jackson Kemp. He gets the edge. He is at the 40, at the 35, and he's down at the 20.
Nice run, though.
Nice run, though. Yep. Jackson Kemp, number 26, for the big run.
See, great job by the right side of the line and the receivers here, opening up a hole. Great block downfield, Graham Parlarge.
Graham Parlarge, I was just going to say that. Outstanding springing block down there. No block, no rock. That is Coach Brenner's saying here. All right, so the Saints are in business at the 21-yard line. And the Saints are using as much time as what the Saints do in their offense and in their system. And got number 36, Kanon Casada is in. And we have Thuston up the middle there. And he
Good run
good
by
solid.
Wyatt.
Yep, down to about the 18. Yep, good read. Good run. Kind of a mature play there. Still have a big crowd here. Sometimes, first game of the season, parents will come out and see the band, and then in years past, when the band is over, they'd leave, but nobody's left yet. All right, so Saints have the ball 2nd and 7 here. And we're going to get Thuston up the middle again, but the Abes were not fooled on that one. Number 11 for the Abes. That'd be Kamari Johnson with a nice tackle.
I think he still managed to get a yard or two, though. So
He did, yep. I will say, if number 11 for the Abes, Kamara Murray doesn't make that tackle, Thuston might get in the end zone. That was really opening up there. Luke Parrott in at left tackle for the Saints. Number 26 in motion, Jackson Kemp.
There's Kemp.
And Kemp gets a sweep again, and the
Nice
Abes are
tackle
not
by
fooled
the-
again. Number 0. You called his number a lot tonight. Trayvon Smith with the tackle on the end. And he was a low hit, and looks like Jackson is a little slow to get up there. He's moving. Looked like he had the helmet or the shoulder pad right above the knee. Don't know if it never, it could be.
It could always just be a little bit of almost like a bad Charlie horse there. Get you just below that thigh pad.
Yeah, we can hope. Well, next week the Saints are going to be the visitors, even though they're playing at East China Stadium against the crosstown rival Marine City Mariners. I know that game's been circled on their calendar for quite a while.
It does get us off the hook from doing television.
That's right. Even though we're here, we are the visitors, so we won't be on. So we got 4:10 left in the quarter here. Score is 50-14, while the medical staff tends to Jackson.
Good to see him on his feet.
There we go. He's moving. Yeah, it looks like what you were talking about, Matt. He's jogging.
Or even just you get a bad bone bruise there and you don't know what it is right away. But see him moving like that's a good sign.
Yep. Yeah, he jogged off.
So we got 36 there. It looks like 36 and 20 are the wide. The split out to the top side. And
Jay Stockwell.
we got Graham one-on-one coverage here down on the bottom side.
Now, Graham Parlarge is a heck of a basketball player, and he runs about 6'5", 6'6". I wonder if they're going to try a pass here. All right, well,
Nice
you got
run
Wyatt
again by
Thuston. He's got
Wyatt.
5. He's got 10. He's got 7 yards here. Not quite 10 yards, but it does look like a Saint first down.
It's going to be close here.
It is close.
Oh, they're turning it the other way.
All right, so it is a turnover on downs for the Abes.
Well, we'll see what our defense can do here. Hopefully they bounce back and hold strong. I see a couple of, looks like a couple more ones going out there. I see Avery Cody, Zach Thuston. Looks like Peyton Ellis.
I think we're trying, we want to get the game over with and
Keep
just
that
call
clock
it a
moving.
night. Yep. You got Larry Warziniak is back out there.
Case Van Single's back out, and we got the two big fellas in the middle. Stevie and Landon look like they're back out. The whole front line. Eli.
So the Saints look like they're back with the ones here.
See if we can put together another defensive drive like we've had here. Or defensive stand, I should say.
It's another opportunity for these ones. Larry's on the blitz there. Looks like it.
Nice.
And the quarterback pulls it, but defensive end
missed
Max
the tackle.
he is not fooled, and he is tackled by a herd of Saints over there.
Nice job by the
Yep,
Saints.
good rally up by that Saint defense, and that is a loss on that play.
And that clock is still a moving.
Like about 2-yard loss there, so it's going to be 2nd and 12. Yeah, the coaching staff might be sending somewhat of a message here too to the twos, like you're expected to perform. Doesn't matter the situation. A lot of these guys, it's their first varsity action. It's a little faster than what they're used to.
And honestly, this isn't bad. They went out there, they got their series. Send the ones back out. You can let the twos regroup and hopefully get them back out there on the next drive.
All right, we have 3-by-1 into the wide side of the field here, or the field side, back to that side also. And the quarterback, he's looking left. He's throwing left, and he has a man open out there.
Nice tackle.
He has number 3, and he is eliminated pretty quickly.
That was Aiden Sullivan.
Aiden Sullivan.
He's probably out there for Wyatt Thuston, I would assume, with the rest of the ones.
Yep. It's definitely it was a good route combination out there. He was open, and the Abes did execute that pretty darn well.
Again, nice job by the quarterback eluding the rush there, getting outside the pocket and getting that pass off, and giving him a third manageable at least. After having a second and long.
Now there are certainly things that the Abes can build off of from this game. Their short passing game is there. The timing looks good. The route combinations look sharp.
Well, and you got to remember too, they lost one of their main playmakers.
True.
Just a few minutes into the game.
All right, 2-by-2 formation here. Back set off to the right of the quarterback. Quarterback takes that. He's looking left. He's
Nice
in trouble.
job.
That's a general meeting at the quarterback. Who's a big man had first contact? Like number 75 got in there first.
Looks like that.
Who is that? That is
75 is
Elijah Naylor.
Number 62, that's William Walsh.
William Walsh is getting some time in there, number 62. Big one. Teammates are really celebrating it up with William. He's one of the team favorites there. Good for him. Good for that young man.
4th down here.
Got 4th down there.
Looks like they're bringing the punt unit out.
Punt unit on. Yeah, it's probably the smartest move.
We're going to be close to. This will be the last play of the third quarter. It looks like. Because I'm assuming we will not take a snap.
I don't think Lincoln's going to fake this. It doesn't appear that
they're
that
trying
would
to
be
get enough
what
guys
they're
out
trying
here
to
at this point.
do. They have a lot of backups, too, that aren't used to being on these teams because of the ejections in the first half. And that's going to end the quarter here. That is the end of the third quarter.
So we're going to flip fields and they'll punt from there.
That's right. We're going to take the long walk, and it's 50-14 at the end of the third quarter.
North Star Bank believes in banking on a first-name basis. Our bankers get to know you, your goals, and your dreams. This allows for the flexible solutions you need with the personalized service you deserve. North Star Bank provides the same services a national bank offers with a local commitment, all streamlined and simplified to fit your life. It's a better banking experience, personalized just for you. They'll show you why putting customers first makes all the difference. Equal housing member FDIC.
LaFontaine Chevrolet Buick GMC. Shop from over 3,000 vehicles from 7 Michigan locations. With free pickup and delivery, and buy 3 tires, get 1 free. Every day, the lowest price guaranteed. Start shopping now at LaFontaineBuickGMCChevy.com.
All right, welcome back here to East China Stadium. Jim and Matt still up here in the booth with you. They just did the 50-50 drawing. Neither Matt nor I won the 50-50 again.
Now you have to buy a ticket to win, man.
You got to take a shot. They caught me early before the game, so.
Next week would be a good one to win.
Next week will be a great one to win. My wife's usually she wins about 60% of the time. I don't think she got a ticket tonight. She's a lot luckier than I am.
Make sure she buys one next week.
All right, so Abes are set to punt. He puts the foot to the ball at about the 8-yard line.
Solid
Good
punt.
kick. Good kick. We got a chance for a return here. Nope, we took a fair kick.
Caught it.
Yep, Peyton did. Yep, Peyton's got he's got some sure hands back there, and he's a shifty running back to begin with. All right, and I see Wyatt Thuston coming out there, and we have.
I don't think we have another guy who takes snaps besides him, anyways.
I don't. I
mean, I don't see.
Haven't heard of one.
I know the JV quarterback is not dressed tonight, so that would be a guy who would have been an option. But
who is number 6? Jacob Melcharzik is making an appearance out on the field. He's getting some clock here. And he's earned it just like everybody else. I mean, these kids
looks like we're trying to figure it out here.
Number 69, Brennan Lohr is out there. He's getting some clock. Running on late's number 72, Evan Roberts.
There we go.
And we're good. Bobby Wilson at center. Wyatt Thuston takes a snap, and it's a give here to looks like Tyra Starr coming around the edge. Run. He's got 10. He's got 15.
I think we're coming back on a hold.
The officials, when the game's out of hand and the score's out of hand, officials can sometimes get a little picky just so it doesn't get super ugly. Nobody likes to see a score get in the 60s and 70s. Just call it and we'll restart the clock. Saints are on the ball, though. Penalty or no penalty.
Why? Don't touch it.
Yeah, just leave it alone. Now he's marking a spot with that thing. Apparently they picked it up, or it fell out of his waist or something.
What do we? Yeah.
Yeah. So let's wind the clock here. Number 9, Tariq Walker for the Saints is in at slot receiver here at the bottom.
Now they say we should be backing it up.
Sorry. Well, hey, I'll give the chain gang didn't move. Good for them.
Well, if you look, the line judge at the top
he's marking it.
He's marked it.
Whoever
they were the only guys in the place then.
Whoever put the ball down, just say, hey, slow down there a little bit. And the ball's not even.
Wow.
We'll take the extra yard. All right, so back to the action here. There's a snap. And we're going to get Wyatt Thuston with a move. He's getting
nice run, Wyatt.
He's at the 40. He's at the 30. Down to the 27.
Great job letting his box set up, letting it develop, and just followed him through the hole. Great job.
It was a good patient run, wasn't it? He didn't bounce it. He stayed right behind by his blockers. I believe it was number 36.
Man,
Kanan Casado.
You watch him run and you watch Ben run. Maybe we should do a little single wing.
Hey, it looks like we have the quarterbacks for it. All right, 10:07 left to go in the game here. Saints on the drive here. Ball at about the 27-yard line. Tyra Starr in the backfield. And we're going to give a carry to number 3. He's around the edge. Oh, good play. He's at the 15.
That's
down to the
there.
13.
Walker on the carry.
Tariq Walker.
It was a nice run.
Yeah.
His first of the year, I believe, right?
Yes, it is. Show some quicks.
This is a solid drive here.
It would be really, really nice for these twos to overcome a penalty, get it in the end zone.
Yeah.
And it's nice to see the players on the sideline celebrating these backups as they come off the field. That's just everybody's rowing the boat in the same direction.
Yeah, it's any successful team. It's not just about the guys that play every play. It's about the whole group.
Absolutely. Wyatt takes a snap, hands it to number 1, Tyra Starr, and the Abes are ready for that. That's going to be a tackle for a loss. Looks like number 11 got in there initially, made first contact, Kamari Johnson. But Saints need to focus here because the Abes are playing football. They have not quit.
Kudos to their coaching staff. Keeping this group engaged in the second half.
All right. Number 12 still in a quarterback. Wyatt Thuston under center. He hands it to number 20. Who is that? Number 20. That would be Jay Stockwell with a carry. Didn't get much out of that. In fact, he lost a few yards on it. That brings up fourth down, 4th and 12. So let's see what the Saints elect to do here. I don't know if they're going to put the ball in the air. Because right now the clock is their friend.
That's a little out of Connor's range.
Yes. Connor's having a great start to the year, but that's a little bit much. So Wyatt Thuston, he's still getting the call. He's relaying it to his lineman here.
They want to throw it up top here.
You got big Graham Parlarge. Nope, he gives it. He's got number 1 there. Number 1, oh good, he delivers the blow down to the 21-yard line. That's Tyrus Starr with a solid run. Not going to be enough for the first down, but
still a solid drive by the twos there.
Yep.
Definitely some positive takeaway when you're getting into the film room.
And you had mentioned it last time, Matt, about getting the twos back out on defense, and that looks like who's coming out. No, I take that back. A lot of ones. A lot of ones still out there.
There goes Larry.
I think we're going to start pulling guys off here a little bit.
Looks like we got a little bit of a mix here.
Yeah, Larry Warziniak, he's been a warrior for Saints football for 4 years now. He's a 4-year varsity player. He's finally getting feeling some success up here, and he's a heck of a player. Middle linebacker, left tackle. I mean, he's got contact every play. All right, so the Abes come up under center here. Ball on the 20-yard line. There's a snap. Quarterback looking right, rolling right.
Pressure by Max.
He's throwing back to the right.
That's
he throws it. He throws it to number 60. Number 60, who is
Melcharzik.
Jacob Melcharzik. And look at the Saints mob him. Happy for their teammate who puts in work at practice and gets paid off. And he showed discipline.
Nice job by Jacob. Yeah. Got into his drop there as a linebacker and got us the ball. Let's see if Wyatt can lead the group here to a touchdown.
All right, so we've got to get them organized again. We need a body.
Need a football.
Need a football. That's that's where you start. But going to be a nice win for the Saints here tonight. Lots to coach. It was a comfortable win, but there's a lot to clean up and coach. But a trap game like this, come out with a win, we'll take it.
Yeah, especially after the way we started.
Sure. Yes, that first play of the game, they put an end to that quickly.
There goes Wyatt up the middle.
Wyatt up the middle. That good for Wyatt Thuston with the keeper up to. Looks like he's going down, and it appears that they're going to mark it at about the 19-yard line. So only a game of a couple, maybe 3. But right now, that's not the name of the game. Right now, the name of the game is just bleed off the clock. Wyatt communicates the play to the offense. Here's a snap, and Wyatt pulls it again, and again he's tackled again. Got down to about the 11-ish there, so it's going to be 3rd and manageable. Make it closer to the 13. Quite a bit more penetration this half by the Abes, not allowing Wyatt to ride that back long enough to get the read. So he's coached. If you don't have it, then you take it. Nice to see the Saints get a couple turnovers tonight. Didn't have any last week. That was something that I think the coaches were looking for this week, were to get some turnovers.
That's going to be the name of the game next week, honestly.
Oh, yes. All right, Wyatt with the give to number 9. He turns a corner. Nice run by Tariq Walker down to the 5-yard line. Boy, I tell you, he sticks his foot in the ground, and he gets north and south, and it's quick. He can change direction.
And we are first and goal here.
First and goal, 4:07. I don't know if Coach Zalkowski wants to get in the end zone, but I don't know if it's going to be able to bleed the clock off. Okay. Saints coming up under center here. Wyatt calls signals, and he gives it to Tariq. He's trying to turn the corner. He's at the 5.
Oh, he's
in
gonna
the
get
end zone. Good for that young man. Look at the Saints sidelines. They're going crazy for their teammate, their backup teammate, and
Great job by the offensive line there, got the corner, and that's Jay Stockwell there. Another great block, another great play by Jay. He said great night.
Jay Stockwell is going to get called out on film for all the right reasons for that block on the edge there. Just wiping out the corner, putting him actually out of bounds so that Tariq could turn up and get in the end zone.
Well, it looks like
Connor's
Connor
out.
back out there again. That's
Good job
through.
by the holder.
Wyatt Thuston.
Wyatt Thuston. The snap wasn't totally clean, but Connor Gunn knocks it through with authority.
That's a tough spot for Braden Schulk. He's sat out the whole third quarter, and then until just now, and have to go out and snap.
You're right. He's been on the sideline. It is not a warm night here at East China Stadium. It's chilly up here. So, but with 3:38 left to go in the game, Saints are up on the Lincoln Abes, 57-14. Lots to work on for next week, but I don't think the Saints are going to need much motivation going into the Marine City game.
No, that one motivates itself.
Yes. All right, so the Saints, Max Hunger's going to put his foot into it. He just kind of pooches it down the middle. It's on the ground. It's picked up at the 25-yard line. Returns it up to the 35. So he got to the 35.
21-12, the Thustons.
The Thustons met the ball carrier at the 25-yard line, and that is where his journey ended abruptly. And he went backwards.
I'm guessing we're going to see a few more subs out here. Yep, Max coming off.
Yep.
Great job tonight again by Max Hunger.
Great job.
It's like 77. Luke Parrott's out there.
Still have Avery Cody in at strong safety. I don't know if he's like the safety valve or something, or to just be the quarterback of the secondary, just make sure everybody's lined up correctly. But, Thuston's still out there too. Pass to the right, ball
nice
behind
job.
The receiver.
Good pressure
3.
that's Luke Parrott, number 70 on the pressure there.
Luke Parrott, for these backups, this is the time to kind of earn some trust. That's what playing time is. It's trust. And if you can make plays.
And this is still, Lincoln's still playing there. They don't really have a lot of guys, so they still got their main guys out there who showed flashes against our ones too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yeah, looks like we're just keeping our shell as far as our starters in the secondary. Other than that,
but it looked like last time we might have been the opposite.
Yeah,
we might have had some backups in the secondary and some starters up front. So kind of mix and match, and giving everybody a little bit of a chance here to stay loose and stay sharp.
There's a snap. Quarterback. He's looking left. He's throwing left, and that's a tough throw over the man's head. That was intended by looks like number 20, number 21. Jeremiah Cunningham? No, I take that back. Number 20, Corleone Thomas.
There's a few more plays here. Probably.
That is a long throw. And we're in and out of the huddle here relatively quickly. Lincoln coming over the ball. The ball is at the 35-yard line. 1:18 left on the clock. Ball basically in the middle of the field, shading the right hash just a bit. All right, there's a snap by the quarter. He's looking right. He's throwing right. Oh, that was into coverage. The ball was intended for number 3,
that
Juwan
was Alex
Johnson.
Pelk on the coverage there.
And Alex Pelk had very good coverage on that.
I'm guessing we're going to see one more play here.
One more, yep. That looks to be the case. Let's see if Coach Tatman backs the safeties off. So why don't you go stand about the 40-yard line and just keep everything in front of you. All right, here we go. The Saints are digging in. Abes are ready. 2-by-2 formation again. And quarterback, he's looking to his right. He's throwing it. He's going deep for it. Ball is up in the air.
Nice catch.
And it's a nice catch out of bounds. Number 3.
There the save's in. Got those feet in.
Yes, he got the feet in, then fell out of bounds. Juwan Jones with a nice catch. Biggest play of the night by far, and that'll conclude the game.
Don't think they're going to get it. Not going to get it.
Yep. So the Saints do come out with the win tonight, 57-14. And we got the big one next week. We have Marine City. So you've been watching the Saints of St. Clair and the Abes of Warren Lincoln. Final score again is 57-14. I'm Jim Cody along with Matt Distelrath. Thanks for joining us for East China School District Sports, presented by CTV Community TV for Marine City and St. Clair. Thank you, folks. Good night.
This has been a CTV Sports presentation of East China High School Sports. Presented by Magna, magna.com/careers. With support from LaFontaine Chevy, Buick, GMC, where you get the family deal. By Murphy Inn Hotel and Restaurant, by Ace Hardware, and LaFontaine Ford, where you get the family deal, and by North Star Bank, North Star guiding the way, and by CTV Community TV for Marine City and St. Clair.